We're good? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 113 of Tins and Gins. Dax never finished his countdown, so I never know exactly when
What
to go.
the fuck?
But...
Like 5, 4, 3, and Beardy's like, when's he going to say 2? When's he going to say 1?
3? Why do you stop it at 3?
Fuck, this is a long pause.
4 digits. Wait, do we go on 1 or do we go on go? Oh, man.
Welcome in, lads. Last week was 112, even though I said it was 113.
Beardy's 100% just done that thing. It's like if you do a bad job at something, you'll never get asked to do it again. It's just like washing the dishes or doing any chores.
Making a cup of tea.
You do a fucking terrible job.
I guarantee you
it's
going to be
again.
Absolutely shit. I guarantee.
He's lost all of his confidence because of something fell off his chin.
Just fell right off the face. It's gone now.
He's like Samson. He loses the hair, he loses the strength.
Yes, that's it.
Who's the new host? Yeah, new host in here tonight, bag. This is our brother.
He's been replaced. There's another token American now. That guy's gone. Fuck that guy. The guy sucks.
Lads, I'm going to be honest with you. That guy's a fucking idiot anyway. I'm glad you got rid of him.
My plan of a year in the making of kicking him out after I joined permanently has finally come to fruition.
And almost to the button even at
Thank
that.
you, thank you.
Hey, Beardy, it looks great. Honestly, I think it looks really good.
Thanks. We just can't stop.
You're going to have that
Holy shit.
phantom beard for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Look who it is, Beardy.
How the hell have I supported
Oh my
this shit
God.
this
Mr.
long?
Dark Smash 11. Hello.
Darth, how am I supposed to answer why you're supporting this shit for this long? I don't know. How are you, Darth? He posted hair to Dax so he can put the hair in his chin.
Yeah, you should have stayed. Oh, man, there was a lot of hair.
I'd imagine
There's
so.
a lot of
Imagine it was
hair.
like shearing a sheep.
I'm surprised. That's what it felt like. It kind of like. But
How
it was
long did it
weird,
take,
like, I
Beardy?
figured. Not long. Not long. She had a nice pair of clippers. Literally just kind of put the head up and just went to town on it. But I thought she was gonna like cut it first and then do the clippers, but she just went right in with the clippers. I'm like, okay.
She got the strongs out today. She goes,
Yeah, they must have been like a brand new set because they went right through. They were just going.
We
I'm like,
usually
okay.
use this on the back hair.
Yeah.
save for the gooch,
brother?
but we
How
had
you
to
doing?
make an exception today.
Yeah. I love seeing those videos. You know, they're on like TikTok and Instagram and all that of like, you know, that black goo that people were putting on their skin and then you rip it off.
Oh yeah.
It's like a dude lying
It's like
back in a
the waxing
barber's and
stuff.
they put all of it on here and they're ripping it off and the dude has to try not like fucking freak out. But when they're ripping it, he's just like, he's in so much pain because everything is just being tore off his face.
It's great when they do the nostrils though. I think the nostril ones where they pull them and they get stuck
the-
with the stick
the
breaks and they're
Q-tip.
like, oh my god. Like so it's still stuck up there. I'm gonna dig this out now.
Get the pliers.
Yeah, oh,
No,
dude.
no.
Hoping the
Better
baby
wake that
doesn't work
baby
out.
up.
Hopefully not,
Better-
Darth. How's
Yeah,
that
wake that
side of
baby
things
up.
going, Darth? I haven't talked to you in ages.
The glory of fatherhood. But answer man, and yes, thank you for the shout out as well. Please do
Thank you,
go
mate.
check out Darth.
Well,
He's
fellow.
Going
But
to
boys, how was
back
the
into the streaming thing.
how was your weeks?
Yeah, mine's just fine. I was just winding down in
Collie-
the old
Collie,
job, so I
welcome
did fuck
home.
home. Yes, yes, finally. Cheers,
Yeah.
cheers to that.
Cheers, Collie, I'll drink to that boy.
Daddy's
would-
home.
I would love to, boys, but not tonight again. I'm sorry. Sober Beardy
I'm sorry,
again
mate.
for the evening.
Sorry,
It's
it's
quite
alright.
alright.
Just don't let it happen again. Sorry.
2 weeks in a
fine.
row.
Three strikes and you're out, is what I heard.
I'm saving my liver for Scotland, okay?
Yeah, that's fair. That's
That's
fair.
fair. True that. But
Yeah, it's like 2 months from now, pretty much.
Yeah,
It's-
dude.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much to
gonna
the
be-
day.
yeah, fucking hell.
Oh, God, it's awesome.
So when are you starting a new job then, Collie?
Monday.
Monday you're starting. Okay, cool.
I'm a contractor, mate. No rest for the wicked. Like,
Yeah,
When,
yeah.
when, are you,
you
when
know,
you start a new old job again, Kyle?
the new old job,
The new
yes.
old
What
job.
was once old is now new again.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Nice, good.
Looking forward to it. There's a few boys that are still there from when I was there last, so I like good friends. So it's gonna be good to go back to work there. Team's slightly changed since I left and stuff, so it's interesting. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I hope. And even if it's shit, I don't care. I'm still gonna get paid for it. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
great.
true.
All that matters.
And you don't have to fucking
I'm
travel,
just gonna be I'm just gonna be home every night, which is the main thing.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't got to
that's
make
nice.
that trek either.
Yeah, so it's like, so I think when I was working away, it was 380 miles a week.
Jeez.
Like in terms of like 190 down, 190 home, and this one is 40 miles a day, so 20 each way, and 3 times a week. So I think like in a month, I'll do like 100 miles more than I would do in like a week of this old job. So it's
Yeah,
going to save me
fucking
like
hell.
loads of wear and tear in my car, loads of petrol, all that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, it's going to be good for multiple reasons. But
Nice.
yeah,
Let's go. How about you, Percy? How was the week?
Week was not too bad. The work was a little bit shit at the start. Little bit of pish, but
Pish.
we swam through
I'll
it,
drink to
and
that.
we're at the end of it now. We've touched the lane, got the tip. Well,
I'll give you the tip.
Hold on. What are we talking about here?
It's not gonna work, though.
I don't know. I'm talking about fucking tips here now.
we got swimmers in the tip, so put 2 and 2 together. I know it wasn't too bad. How was yours, Dax?
Oh wow, Darth, that is deep. That has a lot of emotion in it. My week was okay, pretty good.
Ride or die.
Push her ass into traffic. As you
I
do.
mean, that's well,
Yeah, my week is okay. Nothing to write home about. Fairly standard. Chilling.
You've been
every
enjoying
night.
Half-Life. Half-Life 2.
Man, Half-Life 2 is so good.
So are you on episode 1 now, or have you finished episode 1?
Finished episode 1. I'm on episode 2. I'm about halfway through it, I think.
Oh, nice.
It's so good. Oh, there's one section in
always
episode 2 where
wondered-
you have to like set up turrets. There's like 5 tunnels and lights show up to so like they're about
the
to be
bug one?
invaded, and the more lights, the
Yeah.
more invasion. And you have 2 turrets, 2 allies, and you just have to set them up and defend. Oh, it was so much fucking fun.
turrets broke on you.
Yeah, right at the
I
end.
don't think I've really seen anyone play them before. I've been watching you play it through.
Fantastic
It was-
games.
It took me by surprise. You were playing it yesterday. One of the kids was sitting behind me, the older one, of course, and he goes, "Is he playing Gary's mod?" And I went, "What?
Huh? What?
How do you know what Gary's mod is?" Like, I didn't even know what the frick Gary's mod was. I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Oh, I seen it in a video." And I'm like, "I was like, no, he's not." I was like, "But I was like, that's
Wait.
am I being surpassed right now? Like, what's
People
happening?"
still watch Gary's mod?
Gary's
I,
Mod is still
dude,
big.
I don't know.
Trouble
what
in
pops
Terror.
up on
Trouble
YouTube
in
and stuff.
Terrorist Town is still going.
Well, that was good crack.
I remember playing that game and there was actually a suicide. You know, you could like commit suicide but take out people while you're doing it. But it was
Yeah.
so it's pretty like fucking bad. But whenever you choose suicide, your character would just go, "Ah, la, 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 la." And it just fucking blow up. And now you look at it, it's like, ooh, that's a bit sketch. But
Nah.
nah. But no, Half-Life has been fucking fantastic. What a game! Like so much fun.
I haven't, but I never played them. The first time I ever heard of it was when the Orange Box came out
Yeah.
Yeah, same,
For-
same here.
for Xbox. So it goes, was it Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2, then Half-Life
2 episode 1,
there's-
Half-Life 2
there's
episode 2.
episodes. Okay, so that's the order that you were doing.
Yeah,
I thought
episodes, Half-Life 2 episode 2 is the last one that they made.
okay.
Kelso, thank you.
All I know is
Oh,
that
Kelso,
there's big cliffhanger at the end.
It's so
And I've
sad
seen
that
it, but-
it's so sad that they'll never probably make a
So it's
Half-Life
Valve,
3.
it's Valve that make it, right?
Yeah,
Do they make Team Fortress as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
and Left 4 Dead.
Team
I like how you
Fortress, but Team Fortress is a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Team
Okay, keep
Fortress was
saying.
a mod on. Was it Counter-Strike? I think, and then Team Fortress 2 is the one that you know and love, where all the
I know, like the big bulky guy, the big character.
yeah,
that
yeah,
you- I
They're
know
Team
him.
Fortress 2, yeah. And I put a
Oh.
lot of hours into TF2. It's a great game. But
How long has it been
Valve
since
made
Half-Life?
fantastic games.
Like, how long has it been since that was released? It's been a while, right?
TF2.
It's been a long-
Oh,
I'm gonna
let
say
me take
like
a guess. I'm
09.
gonna say 2008. No,
Really? Okay, I figured it would be.
no, 2007. Maybe.
Because I'm trying to think of like what the
2007 was
pairing you
episode
have with
2.
that.
Team Fortress 2 came out in Team Fortress 2 came out in 2007 as well.
Oh, so episode 2 and Team Fortress 2 both came out the same year. Okay.
Yeah. And the orange box was such a bargain. Fucking
No,
like
I got it before I even got a PC.
it was
Because like I think it was part of like Humble Bundle or
Yeah.
something.
remember I got it for 60 quid and there's what 5 games on it.
Yeah.
Looking
Yeah,
crazy.
what was that? It was
Portal,
Portal?
Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Half-Life 2 Episode
There was-
2, do I want to say?
there was a third one.
And TF2.
Oh, probably was TF2.
Has it got both Portals in the orange box?
No, I think the Portal
I
2
think
came
it's
out a
just the
few years
first.
later.
Oh, okay. Maybe I don't have Portal 2. I thought you owned both Portals.
Portal 2 was released in 2011.
You like it? It has Stephen Merchant.
I love Stephen Merchant and that. He's
Merchant
such a
is
good
always good.
fucking so good.
Yeah, well, that's one of the charity incentives is that I have to play both Portals, so I look forward to it.
They're fantastic games. Really good. Good
I am
like brain,
stu- I-
brain
I am
challenge.
stupid.
Unless you're
though.
playing with Dax. I can't.
Really, we had good fun doing
carry
that.
him. Get to carry Dax
Oh
around
my
the
god, that man's a fucking plank when it comes to. I love to see your trigonometry results.
map. Well, they don't exist, so you'll never see
That,
them.
that explains a lot.
Tarzan, he returns.
Look,
What's up,
it's a
dude?
dinosaur jumper.
What's up? How you
Hello.
do?
Oh, he's waving.
Ellie, the more noticeable hair falling off is Beardy's beard, not my hair. I have a regular skinhead. Beardy is he's not even like he's a singular beards man, not a beards man, and now he's barely got a beard. You know,
So he's just men.
it's just man. He's just man.
MAN. Twitch.tv/man. That'd be class.
Actually, I wonder, is there
I'm
some-
sure
Yeah,
there is a
but
man.
There must be. There must
Just
be.
man.
The_man. You know what? You got my attention. Let's go.
The man.
The,
Barely
Man, oh, there's
beardy.
Who are
There's
you?
only
I'm
one.
the man.
there's only one man, and that's Becky Lynch. I'm the
Not true.
man.
The man.
Speaking
he.
of though, speaking
No,
of parts,
There's
you
the
going
man 8719 and the man he.
you going to watch the Rumble tomorrow night, Purse?
Oh, that's.
Do you go around to mates though, or do you just
Yeah,
watch it in the house?
Oh, I'll go over to a mate's.
Nice.
Every pay per view is tradition.
That's good. That's
Nice. That'd
But
be good.
this is my favorite one. Royal Rumble is my favorite pay per view of the year.
good. Yeah, agreed. Same.
Just
You
because
really are wearing that fucking
shit goes
shirt
on.
again?
I might because I'll be up late tomorrow for the NFL.
Wait,
so
who's that?
Who do
Who's
you
that?
think it is?
Is this a twin?
Who's that?
No, it's not. It's a
I
guy
thought
who-
I seen someone with this before.
I fucking hate you guys.
You have to change all the emotes.
We're just men. We're just
Yeah.
ordinary men. Did you see that fucking clip?
Yeah,
We're
it's
just innocent men.
Really beardy.
But it's a girl like snorts. That's the
Yeah.
best bit. Like
Oh.
she like completely breaks for it.
Funny shit.
Oh, was that the cooking one earlier? You one talking about squirting in the donuts?
No, this is
Wait,
like
what?
oh, wait, hold on, I'll get you a clip. First.
Have you,
It's
you
fucking
must have
funny
seen it,
as-
Purse. You must have seen it. It was like viral, like I don't know, 6 months ago, a year ago. But
Oh,
it's like a kids show. It's like Basil Brush, not actually Basil Brush, but it's like a character like Basil Brush, and he
Oh,
just
no.
says to this woman, he's like, "We're just men, ordinary men," and they're all like, "The girl."
But there's a
absolutely pisses
there's a
herself.
backstory to it.
I don't really know much about the backstory.
Again, on some
It's
blue
like
tea-
off
blue tea
air.
type
He was
shit.
telling her about this story that he went to a place and they got like investigated by the guards and something like
Feel
that
so.
when they were there, and they
Ah,
were
right,
like,
okay.
"We're just men. We're just innocent men." And then, of course, when he
Oh,
said
right.
it, thanks, Retox. Yeah, here, I'll watch it. Fucking love this shit.
We're just normal men.
What do you mean by normal men?
men? We're just innocent men.
We're playing for HDQ a little bit later on.
Your man's
So if you'd
even
like to play
try not,
HDQ,
not to
email
laugh.
Sue with your
We're just
CRPs,
men.
the logos on you can.
Oh, you do it. Do get permission and leave your
It
phone
sound- it
number
sounds
because
like a
by
fart.
Jingo. It'll be worse than this if you don't.
Oh, what her snorting?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love fucking shit like that. You know, like on the when news anchors start laughing their asses off and shit. It's fucking great.
Oh, we went on a big tangent there. What? Oh, I don't know the name of them, but you know when you ever see like a news story from Australia and it's almost like the same two people?
Yeah, I
Like
know.
the black haired dude and the girl, and they just piss themselves the whole time. Like no matter the clip that comes on, they're
Yeah.
assured to die. Fantastic.
Fill two holes and I'll
two
squirt.
holes.
Who's that lad? Oh, that's the fill two holes and I'll squirt Percy. Happy birthday to
no.
Ghost during the week.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
absolutely.
Oh yes,
I'll drink to
Sugar
that.
bear. There was a lot of
And-
birthdays.
and
Mm.
Last
bags.
couple days, a lot of birthdays.
Oh, January babies. Yeah, it was Bag's birthday on Wednesday. It was Beans' birthday on Wednesday.
It was Bean's birthday.
Oh,
on
Bean,
Wednesday.
oh, belated happy birthday, Beans.
Happy birthday to
Little
Beans.
boy, say happy birthday.
Thank you.
They can't see. You're too blurry. Wave your hand. Go like this. You can one of these. There's the hand. There's the hand in the. There it is. That's the Beans
Oh my
hand.
God. If she was, you can't really tell if she's in the background. She just tiny.
She's very small, very petite.
It's like my father dad. This cow is small.
Yeah.
That cow
It's
is
far
far away.
Dude is like, I just don't get it.
Is that what it's like when you're trying to explain mirrored cameras to me?
Yeah, pretty
like,
much.
Collie,
Pretty
I'm
much.
like, I don't get it.
Collie,
Man,
right hand,
we're
right
in
hand,
Collie.
right hand,
We
left
are
hand.
now mirrored. What?
Huh?
That's fine.
I think what confuses me the most about that is like my camera's not always mirrored, but then folk notice it and I don't, and they're like,
Yeah,
this is,
so-
you're like mirrored. I'm like,
So
Yeah,
the
I don't
camera
notice
for
it at
you
all.
now, if you look at yourself on the camera, it's mirrored for you. So if you put up your right hand, it's on the right side of the screen. Because it's
Yeah.
easier. It looks easier, as in if it was not mirrored, it looks a bit weird. Because this is
Yeah.
what we see when we look in a mirror. But you see me not mirrored. And I see you not mirrored. So I can read your t-shirt now, but
Right.
you can't read it.
I can, right? Okay.
Yeah. So it's literally just to make it easier on you looking at yourself to see what you're doing.
I understand now.
Like I
yeah.
know that like if I need to point here,
Oh,
you can
right,
do that really
okay.
easily like this. But if it's on the opposite side, it's a bit awkward.
yeah. Okay, I'm with you now. I'm not, but it's fine. So yeah.
Close enough, lads. We're making progress.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Funny actually, Percy. There's loads of people that made comments after seeing you at the party last weekend. They said, "Wow, Percy's a lot taller than I thought he was gonna be."
Tall boy.
Especially
Percy.
James, because
Yeah.
James is
You
saying
could
because he
barely
just
even
sees
see
you,
it was
just seeing
a
there.
head floating in the back. Yeah, James, like, fuck, you're a bit taller than I thought you were.
Confirmed Dax is the smallest person in his chateau.
I'm pretty small. Wait, in my chateau, I'm the tallest person in my house.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm
Are
tall.
you?
I'm taller than everyone else. Yeah. But
Like, I'll tell your sisters apart.
Confirmed Dax is a hobbit.
Y'all look strikingly
Fucking
similar.
identical.
Like I know
Strikingly.
you're sure the
I actually found
Like
myself
the
looking at that
photos, but
picture
in
though and trying to
person?
figure out who with like who you look like more. Because like before I was like your mom, but then I'm looking at your dad's face. I'm like, they have some real similarities to their fucking dad. too.
Billy and
Like, you guys
Doyler
are so
said
close.
I'm my mom. They said without a doubt my mom, and I said, well, maybe my dad. Nah, your mom.
You're close. You're so close. Like your mom, definitely. But then, like, I was looking at that picture. I'm like, like you guys have like the same like brow structure as your dad and like nose. I feel like.
Yeah, when my
But,
dad was
yeah.
younger, we look a lot like he looked like me.
What aftershave did you have on, Percy, that you were smelling nice?
Oh yeah, there we go back. Yeah, what Bag said. My dad when he was younger is literally me.
I think it's Emporio Armani.
Armani, nice. colours. I
fancy.
think it's Armani that I use.
Ooh.
It's a-
You
it's
guys,
like that
you guys
one.
normally use like cologne stuff like that.
Yeah,
Only if I'm
all the time.
going out.
Do you?
I only use it when I'm going out. That's it.
Man, I
if
don't
I'm-
use it at all. I just go
if
my
I'm
old
going out, never.
musk.
I have what is it? Sauvage? Is that Dior?
So you have Vash?
Dior
You have a
Sauvage. It's fair. It's fair fucking Sauvage. I'll tell you that.
It's Armani that I use as well. Stronger with You, it's called.
Back step line. You didn't get any Vash.
It's actually called Dior Balzac. What? Dior Loneliness.
And back going around like a hound, just closed the eyes.
Yeah.
So I want to say actually Bag at the party. So Bag was
Was he?
actually quite nervous going to meet everyone, but the whole night, fucking hell, she talked to everyone. So Marty, you've heard me talk about Marty a few times. He's a good friend of mine, but he's a farmer, and
Also,
Bag and
Jack.
him started talking. And Bag's dad has something to do with farming. I'm not 100% sure, but I left him and I came back and Bag was rapidly typing text messages to her dad. And Marty was like, oh, that's 3.5 grams of protein per 100 mil. And he's giving her all this like detail that she was giving back to her dad.
Talking about milk.
Yeah, milk and all different fucking yields. And I was like, okay, you guys are hitting it off. And then she got talking to my boss and for like an hour. Loads of people in work. It's cool.
It's nice.
Bag is mega friendly.
One night I couldn't. Is your boss the bald head dude? Oh, okay. I was trying to figure is like the common denominator is just like you seem like you would be the boss.
Yeah.
But he sound like the first thing he talked about, like when he came outside, was just smoking joints when he was younger. It's like you're cool.
You have my vote.
I talked with your boss about psychopathy and weed. Yeah, sounds like my boss. All right.
That's 2 for 2.
Bag was like, I'm assuming, I don't know why I picture when you're like, she's walking to the party. It was like that scene from Nacho Libre. He's like, it is my turn to sing at the party. And he's like looking around. Like that.
And the whole night, my family kept coming up to me and they were like, will you introduce Bag to fucking Nanny Ging? And the whole night, everyone just kept saying it. Introduced her. Nanny wants to see her so badly. Then eventually I brought her over. But my nan is fucking deaf, like. So Bag was like, yes, I'm really enjoying the country. Oh yeah. So yeah, she was she was happy though. She got to meet Bag.
What's up, man?
I got to meet everyone. I got a kiss on the cheek. And go Bag.
Nice. Well played, Bag.
Everyone
at least someone got a kiss on Dax's birthday.
I think any fucking kiss. The fuck? My dog licked me on the nose, so that's good enough.
There you go, huh? That's something.
Was never washing that cheek again. That's like what happened when Bart had the girlfriend in the Simpsons and she was like telling his future and she spits on his hand and he doesn't wash that hand for like weeks. And it's just all types of shit growing on it.
God damn. Reminds me of is it in a fucking Zoolander where the dude has like the perfect hand? And it's inside a jar.
The case there.
Hand model. David Duchovny?
Yeah, it's David Duchovny.
Yeah. That's what I have to deal with.
Him from Californication and yeah.
Where is it?
Well, he's X-Files, is he? He's the X-Files guy as well.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where's it at? What? Do I have a neck?
Holy shit, you have a neck?
He's coming over and he'll just like he's like they just puts his face on it. It's like it's just not. I don't know.
Huh? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, it was a great party last weekend. It was fun. I had to do a speech, and it was grand. It was grand.
You don't grow on the face.
You had to do a speech.
You were pulling before the speech.
Yeah, because I was just sitting there, like really awkwardly, like.
Daxter's there. To...
So you know when everyone's singing "Happy Birthday" to you, and you're just standing there, like really awkwardly, just like, please, I fucking hate this shit.
I think the golden rule is like when everybody claps, just don't clap yourself.
Yeah.
Just stand there awkwardly.
And then after Happy Birthday, they were like, speech. And I went to do a speech, and Mom was like, hold on, we need to turn off the music first. And it took them like fucking 40 seconds to turn off the music. So I was just like, hey, folks.
Yeah, I have to ask. I think it's either like Doyler or Budgie. I think it's Doyler. But he was getting great, just like close-ups. I think at one point he was just recording like your nose and one eye. It was fantastic.
He didn't send me any of that. Yeah, Bag was recording a video, and all you can hear at the end is "poor Dax." So I just looked down my own like. But that was grand. Said thanks to everyone. I said family and friends are important. And I gave Bag a special shout out. My granddad went, "Go on out there in the middle and let us take a look at you."
That was
go on out there, give us a spin.
Couldn't even Skype your boys in though. I get it. That's fine. It's fine.
I was quite intoxicated at the time, Beardy. Okay.
Well, you call me every other time you fucked up.
I was about to say that.
I'm like, yesterday, I'm like, hello? Hello? I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, all right.
Behind a tall dude. So basically, any of my friends back.
Yeah. Dax attracts tall people. Dax doesn't attract anyone under under 6 foot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, Colin.
The short kings rise up.
Oh, bang. I'm so used to it. You're fine. You were. It was nice having extra company in there instead of Dax just laughing at me this whole time. Just giggling the whole time.
No, I'll never forget that time I called you, Beardy, and I literally just turned on the camera, and the first thing you said, like within 2 seconds, "Are you high?" I was just in the room completely dark, and you could just see like the tip of my nose in the camera.
I had it was a question about something on the computer, and I'm like, "Fuck!" I was like, "I need help with this," and they were like, "Yeah, I got a second." And I'm like, "Okay," and then I video chat, and then as soon as it comes on, he's just like, "I'm like, oh God, you're fucking high." I'm like, "Oh man." I'm like,
I was there to help.
You're like, oh no, I got it. I'm like, okay.
I'm good.
He's just baked out of his mind. Oh man.
Good times.
No, it was helpful.
or like in Budgies, should we call Collie? I was like, I think he's streaming right now. It's when we were doing the Battlefield 1 tournament. And I was just like, actually, I think it wouldn't be a good idea to call. Fuck, we should try calling him anyway. He's like, no.
You should have done, because I was too busy getting fucking DDoSed off the server.
Yeah.
It wasn't doing anything.
You always do that.
My internet was dying.
I think I called Ollie, yeah.
I was Chicago on the ball that you called me.
Yeah. I was fucked up on that ball. It was a great day until it got really racist. Then it was a bad day.
And one could say that their boat was rocked.
Nice. What have you guys got on this weekend?
It's my nephew Max's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday!
So we're going over to their house on Sunday, and on Sunday it's Kelly's birthday as well.
Nice.
So we'll have a big birthday dinner. That's it.
Nice one. So are you streaming tomorrow then?
Probably. Yeah. I'm not sure when.
Nice.
But if I'm not streaming tomorrow, I'll probably stream Sunday evening. Well, I'll just stream one of the days anyway.
Bag away your secret.
Wait, what?
It's like I told him I was hitting Dax because he started giggling. He said, "We should call Beardy." We should, huh? You want to call Beardy?
Thank you very much, Noob.
Hi, Peachy Boys. Less than 3
Hey, Noob. Thank you.
Got my hands
Making din-dins. What's for dinner, Noob? Let us know whenever you can, of course.
I was gonna say, she said she had her hands full, man.
I know.
I need to fucking know.
We need these.
Send them now.
Oh, I did get something in today. Actually, it wasn't coming up tomorrow, but I don't know if I told you guys. I got a foot massager, /calf massager.
Nice.
Oh, you didn't tell us this.
All right, I got to figure out how to get the whole calf. My calves are too big to actually fit in it, but my feet fit in it, and it's all right. It's nice. It's
Very
okay.
nice.
Speaking of, you know what? Fucking my sister Heather got me for my birthday. This is the dumbest shit ever. Wait till you hear this. She called me on my birthday, happy birthday, and then she's like, sorry, your birthday present won't be here till the start of February. It's being sent to the house. It's something for the gym. I was like, oh, class. Oh. And then she messaged me on Monday and says, oh, it's actually being delivered today. It's down at the gate. So I went down, picked it up. It's a fucking, I don't know when I'm going to use it, where I'm going to use it. It's a fucking recovery bath. You know, one of those fucking blow up ones that you like fill with ice water and just sit in them?
Oh, that's nice.
I'm like, where the fuck am I going to use it?
Put it outside. Put it in the other stall of the.
Yeah, but you fill it with water. It's going to be heavy as fuck to move. There's a drain pipe on it. But
you put it in the stall. It'll stay cold. And you just fill it and leave it in there.
Yeah, but you got to change the water every now and then, right?
Yeah, every now and then, yeah. But you can leave it in there probably for like a week or so. I don't think because it's not. You're not.
Evers, no. I didn't want to spoil this for Evers. I was going to show him.
So it's you're not bathing in it. You're just getting in real quick.
You're getting in for like 30 seconds a minute.
Yeah, and then get out. Yeah.
Evers, we'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. We've got to do some cold therapy. You may
Don't
start
worry,
bringing a
Evers, I'm
towel.
pretty sure it's for 2.
We'll make that cold water real hot, Evers. Via friction.
That'd be for her, like Secret Santa, like because we could put like a wish list or whatever. She got like a massage gun thing for her Christmas, and it's really good. I've not used it yet, but she said it's good.
I have one as well. Their class.
Massage guns are very nice. Very nice. Highly recommend, Kelly. Highly recommend.
That's the next step in our relationship.
I
suppose it is actually
like a massage like wall or something that you could just lie on.
Imagine like a mat that you could like roll out and like put your full body weight on the mat and it would just fucking do its thing.
Discombobulate your back. Step on me,
Daddy. I mean, huh? If you were a chicken, I'd eat your thighs. Jesus, rage. Please keep the chat PG. Thank you very much.
There are pressure point mats. Some hurt. I'd say I have like a massage pillow. You know, one of the ones that's like it's like a normal pillow, but it has those 2 rotator cuffs inside of it, and like heats up. But it's so painful when you try to put it up like against like your shoulder blades, like your scapula, and it's just rubbing against the bone. You're like, oh, this is just pain. This is not curing anything.
Yeah, it's really janky.
I got one like that. It's kind of when it goes up top like that. The one shoulder it hits, it like gets in there, but like gets like underneath of the shoulder, but kind of like pulls it a little bit. I'm like,
yeah, no, nice.
But when it's low, it's all right. Like when it hits the lower back and everything, and the ribs like underneath all that, it's like okay.
I'll never forget that fucking nose adjustment. That video. God, I think I talked about it like 2 weeks ago on this. Percy, I showed you that, didn't I? The dude getting his nose adjusted. They're like, oh man, it's awful.
No.
It's awful. It's so funny. It's so funny, but it's awful. It's horrible.
Oh my god, I can eat wings right now and not worry about a mess.
You were always pretty clean though when you were eating.
I was prepped. I was very well prepped because I knew what it was. Oh my god.
Nubika, what do you think of the beautiful man? Beardy. Well, all of us, of course, but Beardy. I think the new style suits you, Beardy. It looks real good.
It's handsome.
Damn handsome.
Chiro, I'd love to go back to a chiropractor.
Chiropractor is amazing.
And it feels so good for all the wrong reasons.
It's very expensive. Well, no, are you guys now? Does the Chiro, is that part of your free health care there or no?
No,
yeah,
it's not covered.
No, like technically, it's not like a medical thing, isn't it? Not still.
Yeah, it doesn't fall under medical practice.
See, is there like I've been to a chiropractor and I know like they're the same thing, but just a spinologist sounds so dodgy. Where are you going? Oh, I'm going to the spinologist.
Yeah, Bag, it's the same here. It's an alternative medicine.
Yeah, same. Like you have to really go through like hoops to get covered for a chiropractor. Like they'd rather just like if I'm like I can go to a chiropractor and be fine on the back. They're like, oh, I'd rather just cut you open. I'm like, I'd rather just go to the chiro and feel good for a while.
Yeah, fix me up for like 2 or 3 weeks, but cutting me up.
And then you get Ronnie Coleman, who like when he was younger, he like pretty much broke his back and stuff, and all he did was go to a chiropractor. He never went to doctors, and now he's like fucking crippled basically.
But even like the dude that I went to, was it twice before? He even said to me like, "This will not fix you." He's like, "This is temporary. Like if you want to actually cure, like, we'll like try align everything. But then like if you have like any defects or that, like I think he said like my right shoulder is like half an inch or an inch lower than my left one." So he said like if you want to do anything about that, like you got to go swimming or do like a night exercise or anything like that.
Device exercises,
and he nearly stopped giving out the exercises because he's like, I give out these exercises, but nobody does them, so I'm not going to bother.
Yeah,
you're not going to be any different.
I can't tell you.
He was right too.
I can't tell you the last time I went
swimming a couple of times.
I woke up and felt good.
Man, I've not done that. The last 2 nights have been fucking awful for sleep. I got like 2 hours of sleep last night, and I got 4 the night before. I don't know why. I'm just lying there, I just can't sleep.
I just keep waking up. Like I literally just keep waking up. I don't know why. I wake up, I look around, I go back to bed. It's the weirdest thing.
What's on my mind? Nothing. Saying the rest of the thing, nothing's on my mind or anything. Just
it's like not even to like take a piss or anything. It's just wake up and then I go back to sleep again, I guess.
That's all. It's just my body waking up. Like when I look around, I'm like, fuck, this sucks.
Oh, Noob, I love that when you just hang out with a bar and just like fucking move yourself to try like completely decompress. It's very nice. Good feeling. Some good stuff.
Went to a Cairo that was a scam artist. Oh no.
Would you ever do that upside down bar? You put your feet in and hang upside down?
I've done one before. It's very similar to a dead hang, except obviously the other end.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of relaxing, you know. It just stretches you out a bit.
Yeah, my buddy's father-in-law does it. But he'll like fall asleep upside down and like be there for like an hour, dude. I'm like, how?
Oh God, imagine waking up.
If I'm upside down for like 5 minutes, I'm like,
yo, Budge.
I'm like, I feel like I'm dying. I feel like I'm dying. I gotta get up now.
Hey, Budge.
Oh yeah, some of those big stretches, like where you just have like the hands or like arms like fully up.
Yeah,
just feels so good. Did I ever tell you the time I stretched like that and I passed out and bruised my sternum?
But that sounds like a story.
I don't think so.
No. Okay. Well, okay. This is back when I was living on my own. Like the lads that was living weren't too long after like moving out, and I was watching. Like I remember, like so, I was watching the Wolverine, and it paused, and it like the stream froze, so I had to get up to like fix the laptop. And while I was doing that, I was like, "Oh, I'll stretch," and the roofs were like so low. I could put my hands up and I could flat palm like the ceiling, but like perfectly. And I went up for a stretch and I done like a big stretch like that. And I was like, oh, this is so good. And the next thing I remember, I was like facing the wrong way. Like say I was facing my wall. I was facing like to the left, except my chest was like implanted, dug in to the arm of like our couch. And I had just like a shitty, like think of like one of the arms on like one of our chairs, except it was just hard wood, and just like the dead center of like my chest here, like right in the sternum, was just implanted in it, and I couldn't even breathe. I just remember coming to and it was like, and I rolled over and I couldn't even get up for ages. Just like, oh my God, pain, trying to catch my breath, everything. I didn't go to the hospital or anything. It's just like, fuck,
man, that's like one of the worst feelings ever when you get winded. You're like,
like imagine like being winded, but you don't even know you regained consciousness to already being winded.
Yeah,
I felt like it. I don't think I've ever passed the fuck out.
A massive bruise up there. Never happened again, but scary.
Noob, what time does your ghost streams happen? Out of curiosity, because I was told something recently.
Oh shit!
I'm just wanting to laugh at Budgie replying hello as if he was in the call with us.
Hey Budge, how was your day?
Yeah, just got that.
Budge to himself. Yeah, that's pretty
light
good.
Head. Thanks, Joe. always doing my best. Nothing irregular here.
It was the Wolverine that you were watching personally.
Another can. Let's go.
Not X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Mr. Todd.
No, the Wolverine.
Wolverine's class.
Yeah, it was
the Wolverine's really, really good.
I enjoyed that.
It was just getting to the bit with the steel. What's his name? Steel Samurai. I can't remember his actual name, but the final fight in it.
Yeah.
And it was just
I thought the final fight was like the weakest part of it, like because it ended up just being a big CGI kind of thing. But the rest of the film was class. Like the bit on the train and stuff was really good.
Isn't it near the start as well when the nuke goes off?
Yeah, that's right.
That looks amazing. Like that's very very well.
So that's giving you background into his relationship with the man, the guy, the old boy.
Oh, Todd.
I've not watched it for ages, though. I'll have to rewatch it. But
I shall drink.
Speak. On you go, Beardy.
No. Just get back to the noob real quick. Someone told me this. Let me know if you guys heard this before, but because I was having like issues waking up at like 2 o'clock on the dot every night. 2 o'clock, no reason whatsoever. And the person told me that
it's weird.
Supposedly, someone in your family, like who passed away, is visiting you, and it always is like at like that 2 o'clock mark for some reason. That's what that means. Which I'm not a big like ghost believer thing, but you know, I don't know. You guys ever hear anything like that?
Not some.
Dude, you know I ain't about that bullshit. No offense.
I don't know if Mr. Abyss is setting up for some sort of joke or anything like that. But
no joke. That's what I was told. The guy was like, "Oh,
no, I'm not talking to you.
Oh,
It
sorry.
seems to be an audio issue.
I'm
just waiting for it to be like an accent comment or
Yeah,
some
or
smart
D's
arse
nuts.
thing. Yeah.
definitely on your side. Definitely on your
Yeah,
side.
definitely. Right down screen on your side.
Look it up.
It sounds.
I so sorry. It was just because
It's on the other side.
we touched on movies there and stuff like that. The Oscar nominations came out this week, and in the movie night section of Discord, there is a spreadsheet that Massey put together
Good man.
with a lot of the high, like the more prevalent categories and what films you can watch. I think it's 25 films in total that you have to watch. Will cover the top 8 categories or whatever it is. And then me, him, and Todd in a couple of like in a month's time or whatever, are all going to sit down and do a Google call like this and sit and chat and pick. I think
Did that last year, right?
What we did last year was we picked like in each category who we wanted to win and who we like thought would win. You know, because you get the Oscar bait movies and all that kind of stuff. So but we'll do that again. But we shared the spreadsheet just in case anyone wanted to watch them between now and the ceremony or now in the chat that we have, and then obviously you can partake in the stream because Massey will probably stream it on his channel.
That's cool. Be sure to shout that out when it.
Yeah, I'll keep folk abreast of that. But yeah, it was just a heads up that the spreadsheet was shared in movie night like the other day or whatever. So it's a lot of stuff to get through. Some good films in it, some really good films, and some that I've not seen yet. So I'll need to crack on with it.
It's a good few that I was looking at. And it's like I've not heard of a good few of these movies.
Yeah, because I think last year we did only cinematography, but because the visual effects one, there's a couple of good movies in that. Namely, the Batman is in there, and the Batman's not in cinematography. So I said to Massey, I was like, "Oh, we'll just combine the discussion of those 2 categories together, but it's 2 separate categories in the actual awards." The Batman's down for visual effects, I think, whereas it's not down for cinematography. But I think in the spreadsheet, I just said to Massey, like, combine the 2.
Yeah. Streamline it.
I love
and that's that. With me being home, like nothing, like getting through that list is going to be decent.
Yeah.
Will you do your 1.5 or 2 times speed trick?
So what I did last year was I watched all of them once normally, and then I watched like 75% of them again, but at 1.25 speed, just so I can see if there was anything I missed or anything like that.
I love that.
But it's cool. Sorry, you go.
I was going to say going around on Twitter during the week was you know the whole thing of the Brits are at it again, and it's a big meme over here in Ireland. Like they're at it again, lads. They had like Paul Mescal. It's like, oh, Paul Mescal, British actor, being nominated for the Oscars, and it's like they're at it again, lads. They're doing it again. And it's funny because they only accept it when they say like Conor McGregor, British fighter. It's like, you know what?
Yeah, you can have
him. You can have that. You can have him.
It's funny though.
Speaking of, Conor McGregor got hit by a car today.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Today?
Like badly?
He's all right, but the guy fucking walloped him supposedly.
Yeah, I was going through. He posted it up on his YouTube, but he was cycling and there was a dude driving and it was a sun trap, and pretty got ran over, but he survived the landing. And then like he took out his phone and like started recording it, and your man was like really apologetic, and he just, no man, you're grand. And man like took his bike and gave him a lift back to town and everything. But
Jesus,
I know it was kind of surreal to watch. Although I won't lie, just because I'm not Connor's biggest fan, as I was looking at the bike, like, that doesn't look like it was hit by a car.
Man's a car.
All right, okay.
Not being like that. I could just be totally like superfluous with that.
You never know. Wouldn't put it past folk like that to do stuff like that for social media, though.
I know, but by the shock and by your man, like your man sounded like he was absolutely terrified. I'm after running over Conor McGregor.
Oh, yeah,
he's going to beat the fuck out of me.
Gonna break my fucking legs.
Just on the island
strange.
thing, one of the categories was like international film, and there was an Irish film nominated for that. But also in the acting and supporting acting categories, Barry Keoghan and Brendan Gleeson are nominated for supporting, and Colin Farrell's nominated for like the main actor. So it's
for
like
lead.
What was Brendan Gleeson supporting in? What movie?
Banshees of Inisherin.
Oh, is he in that as well? I didn't know. Sorry. Oh no, yeah, of course. I'm thinking of fucking. What's the ginger actor's name? Looks like my brother-in-law.
Connor Monaghan?
No, he's in fucking Deus
Jedi
Ex
Fallen Order?
or Ex Machina. He's in. What's his name?
Oh,
that's
Gleeson.
that's Doha. That's his son.
Yeah.
That's Brendan's son.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Confused.
And then Banshees of Inisherin got nominated, I think, for Best Picture and Director as well, and maybe even like Original Screenplay or something like that. So how do you say that? I always used to say like Domhnall because obviously
It's
that's
just Donal.
It's Donal. Okay.
Donal Gleeson. Yeah.
I always tried to go for like Doval, because like there's no N in it. It's an M, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is technically Doval, but that's the Irish pronunciation.
Okay.
But I think
remember
like, the English of it is
Donal.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember he was on. I think he was on Colbert. And
oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
He absolutely rinsed him.
Yeah, he's like, I could call you Colbert or something like that.
He's like,
yeah,
point proven.
it's like Santa Claus, mainly because they won't
True Shaggers.
bequeath Nick Cage with the adoration and recognition he deserves.
The goose is loose.
Shingus, you can't even get your wife to recognize the greatness of Nick Cage. You know what I mean? So it's a worldwide agenda against the man.
I still need to watch that.
What?
You said there's an absolutely brilliant movie with him in it.
Oh, is it that he plays himself?
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, but it's the one that he plays himself. I can't remember the full title, but it's a long-winded title. It's fucking stupid. But he was actually, Jesus, Shingus, you can't say that. Fucking hell.
It's completely thrown him off. Poor Harry.
My God, can't be saying that. He was in a film a
The
year or two
unbearable
ago
weight
called.
of massive talent.
That's right, Todd. Yeah, he was in a film. He was in a film in the last couple of years called Pig, and it's really, really good. Like, I would definitely recommend watching that. Speaking of movie night, though, we're having a movie night on Wednesday, are we not?
Yes, we are.
We're going to be watching Everything Everywhere All at Once, or whatever the fuck it's called, which is one of the films for the Oscars. So it'll be good that we can tick off that one together.
Oh,
Nicely done.
very nice.
It's on Prime over here, I think. Although, like, is it normally Bag that streams the stuff for us?
Usually, I think Bag has it.
Yeah.
Bag, if
Okay.
you're here, can you confirm?
Yeah, happy Friday, Shingus. Cheers to you, mate.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Shangus,
Doing
we'll
well,
drink
thank
to
you,
that.
Shengi. Hope you're well. I got to lurk in. I think it was like
Yeah,
15
Shingus
minutes.
streamed the other day.
Yes.
The other day.
First time in 2 months. And Shingus is starting a new job on Monday as well.
Nice, congrats, Shangus. Hope it goes well.
Fucking
Yeah.
Coming up top.
I
Very
am
nice.
confirming. Thank you, Bag. Bag,
I
I
confirm,
am
I'm Polly.
thanking you for confirming. How's your birthday?
Oh.
Shangus, really good. Really good. We were just talking about the had a little
Terry.
get together last Saturday. So earlier on the stream we were just talking about it. It was really good crack. Class time.
Hey, Terry.
Duncan, D's nuts.
These nuts.
D's nuts. I love seeing that. There was a fucking clip going around recently of that a dude in the States, and he's getting like harassed by somebody on the road, and they're like, "You shouldn't be doing that." And he's like recording himself, like, because obviously he's not in the wrong or something.
This is the delivery guy.
Yeah, and
And
he's
it's
like,
like
"What's
the
your name?
white
What's your
hair.
name?" He's like, "D's,"
What's
and he's
your
like,
name,
"D's,
sir?"
D's what?" he just as soon as he said D's what, your man, like, you could tell he was like, "Oh my god, here we go, D's nuts."
I have that on tap right here.
Oh, it's fucking good.
He's nuts delivery driver. It's my favorite one of all time.
The genes are very strong, my family. Levi's.
What's
Shangus.
your name, sir? What's your name? Like right up behind his neck.
Hold on, we gotta watch this.
And he's just like,
This guy is bugging.
these what, sir?
If I put my hands on you, I'll be going to jail.
Can't even believe that he got him.
I'm not gonna put my hands on you. But why do you keep talking to me, sir? I asked you to leave me alone. You come out here being disrespectful.
You're being disrespectful. You're at a funeral home.
All right, we understand. You should have just said move the truck. But you come out here getting all people's faces like we won't knock you the fuck out.
Blocking my lot.
Man, shut up, man. State your name. What's your name? Oh, now you want to walk off.
What's your name? What's your name, sir?
My name is Deez.
These what, sir?
Deez nuts.
Ah, good one.
Yeah, this guy bad as shit, you know?
Man, I love it. It's just as soon as he's like, these what? And he's like, oh my god, I finally get to say it. Oh, fucking class.
We're looking at the back at the end. Your man is even smiling as well. He's just like, "Fuck, he got me with
They
that."
got me good, man. My name is D's.
What's just the conviction that he says, "These what?"
Oh, class.
Oh, well, never be able to get someone that's so good. He's nuts.
Welcome back, Beardy. Beardy, have you seen that video that Percy just put in chat? Have you seen this?
And what type of Zaw you got on there as well?
Watch it, Beardy. If you haven't seen this, you are gonna love this.
Bop.
Right, we shall
I haven't
wait.
even done that tonight. What are you drinking, Purse?
Oh yeah, I'm drinking West Cork West Cork whiskey.
West Cork whiskey.
In a bourbon cask.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
I think the lads in work got this for my birthday, and actually I found it behind my curtain.
Who knows what's behind that curtain, man?
I just have bottles of whiskey lying around with this. And oh, I still have this. Wow.
Is it good? Yeah, is it nice?
It is.
Good. What are you on, Dax?
Delectable.
Copperberg.
Oh, nice.
Strawberry and lime. Mixed fruits is a lot better.
Yeah, I don't like the strawberry and lime at all.
It's all I could get tonight, so.
Beardy, you're muted, mate.
Got him, Beardy. Got him.
No, got him good. Got him real good. I love seeing that shit. What's your name, sir? These nuts. These what? These nuts. God, look how mad this dude is. Oh, fucking right. Oh, so good.
Good times. Beardy, what? I was gonna say, what are you drinking tonight? Is that a fucking Capri Sun?
Oh, it sure is. It is a Pacific cooler.
You call it Capri Sun, right?
Yeah, not a Capri Sun.
Capri Sun.
Capri Sun.
Oh no.
Capri Sun. You guys have any of them Capri Suns?
We call them Capris.
Capri.
What the fuck does Capri even mean?
Capri. Exactly.
What
It's
does-
Capri.
What's
What does
Capri?
that
Is that
agree?
actually a word?
Capri. Yeah.
Capri. Capri Sun.
I'm good
I
at
have no idea.
typing.
I'm just talking shit.
Is it?
Put it in. You
Is
know
it
what?
Capri or Capri? How are you going to do that?
Put it, you know what? Best part? Put it in TTS.
Trust me, it's going to
Put it
work.
in TTS and see what it says.
Is TTS running?
It's
Hold on. Let me
Oh,
do
so-
TTS.
Well, you got the British voice though, so you might go a Capri Sun.
TTS.
But this
I'm just
is
going to put in
saying-
Capri. Or Capri. Wait.
Capri.
What way do we say?
He says Capri.
Capri.
But-
Capri.
On
Yeah.
Wikipedia, there's different vernaculars for saying so. Italians say different as well. It's a place in Italy, by the way.
I don't
It's
know.
in the Gulf
I'm
of
pretty
Naples.
sure they didn't make Capri Suns in Italy. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, but it's named
Yeah, but
after
Beardy,
the
what the fuck?
place.
I highly doubt
It's like your Irish potatoes over there that are definitely are not made here.
Well, just like General Tso's chicken over here, which is an Asian dish, but it does not trace back to Asia. It's traced back to New York.
It's just like fucking spice bags here.
Yeah. Mm.
Spice bags are Chinese food that isn't in China, but it is in Ireland.
I'll spice your bag.
I'm telling you.
And Percy, to answer your question, that was a buffalo chicken pizza.
Oh,
I had to go scrape onions off it though, because you put notes for the kitchen and they don't fucking read them and they put onions in your shit.
Harry.
Bastards.
What you drive these days? A Capri Sun.
Capri. Capri, right? Oh, it's
Terrible.
good. It's fun. Capri Sun's German?
Capri
Nah, fuck off. No way.
Capri Sun.
Origin of Capri Suns.
I'm drinking dark fruits, guys. Just so you know.
Thanks, Scotty. Sorry.
The water. Pure life.
And Capri Suns.
Well, only
Pure
one.
life. That better not be Nestle, Beardy.
Fuck Nestle.
You can now have your own emote of a can of dark fruits.
Ooh, yes. Hold on.
Yes.
Dark. Here we go, lads. Get your fucking dark fruits
I don't know
out.
if it's too like unclear what it is or whatever, but it's still funny.
In there. But if you hover over it, you'd be like, oh,
Yeah, but
that's
no, Percy, this is not.
you can tell it's a
No. Nestle.
You're good. You get a pass today.
Blue.
that's me.
Blue Triton Brands Inc. I don't know. It's pretty. It's just purified fucking water. It's not even like good natural artisan water.
It's just water.
That's a good combo there, Todd.
Bottle of water. Oh,
wow.
I'll be the way I expect to enter back to my old workplace on Mondays. The glass smashing and me coming in down the entranceway.
Nice.
Yeah. I
Actually,
also love how Austin he would do that all the time, and he would just be like mumbling to himself, like talking shit all the time. Yeah.
have any seen any Dead Space gameplay yet?
No, not yet.
Watching Lucy play it earlier.
I did see that Lucy was waiting to play it, but I didn't swing in
I
past
didn't
to
get
see
to
it.
catch it when he was playing it.
I died at Lucy going mad on Twitter earlier. That was fantastic.
Yeah, what
Is this
the fuck?
fucking open for anyone else yet?
Lucy brought up the Bukakni thing again on his stream. Man, that shit killed me back in the day.
Oh, I
Fucking
died.
Steve.
I was resuscitated again. Dr. Steve, he knows all about the Bukakni. He's the one. He diagnosed it in the first place. You got to get that testosterone off your face, ladies. Okay, too much.
And you will get Bukakni. Good times. Percy, you had a few things that you wanted to bring up that happened during the week.
Ah, yes. So as well, the first one is Justin Roiland has been officially sacked from Rick and Morty, and they're going to continue on. Season 7, I believe, is the new season, so they're going to continue on. Have not confirmed the voice actor.
What network is it that they were on? What's that?
Adult Swim.
Good night, Ryan. Speaking, Ryan's one of my now workmates again. It was an ex-workmate. Now
I'll drink to that.
Workmate to be again. Yeah.
I'll drink to that.
Cheers, Ryan. See you. Oh wait, I also won't see you till Wednesday though.
Shingy, he's undergoing some domestic abuse allegations right now.
Did other stuff come out though as well?
Confirmed.
I don't know.
Did other stuff come out as well?
I thought there was other stuff.
I know there always seems to be stuff coming out about it, but I wouldn't trust it as.
No, but I'm sure it came out that he was like messaging women or something like that as well.
Oh god.
Maybe that was somebody else because that's happening all the time as well. But
yeah, what was it? It was domestic violence case from 2018, though, right? Like that's what it is, and then now it's coming to kind of get them. I wonder what's going to end up playing out with it. Because usually when they're that long ago, it doesn't pan out very well for the person leading this suit.
But Dana White can slap his wife in public and then continue to launch a show.
He apologized.
Show around power slapping, like
he apologized. And he was just showing her. He was showing her the move. He was like, "No, they hit like this.
This is what's gonna happen next week."
Yeah. And then he had the apology. He's like, "It's okay. We had the dispute we made up, and then we showed the video to the kids, explaining it to them. We were like, you showed yourself."
What the fuck?
Well, I guess you know.
This is how I keep my wife in line. Take note.
Well, here's the thing. You know, when you're in that position where you kind of have cameras on you at all times, would you rather have your parents explain it like this happened? You know what I mean? Blah blah. Or would you rather see it on the fucking news?
Yeah, that's fair. You know that's fair.
That is true.
So he's probably trying to get ahead of it, and that's kind of like I feel respectable because I'd rather hear it from my parents and watch it on TV.
Yeah, I didn't consider that.
What the fuck? You know what I mean? So
he's a fucking bellend enemy.
And
Well.
also, like a lot of people go via the video. Oh, she hit him first. There's a
still.
big size difference.
Well, if she came at me with a bottle,
and he used to box. Remember that Dana White used to be a fighter. So it's not like he's not.
He's
it's
a
not like
big
he's
dude.
like
Like
just
his
hitting.
arms, arms are like 3 of mine.
Mm-hmm. So I mean,
Like even if it's just a,
it's not like an average fucking Joe hitting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
So
yeah, I mean, just back to the Roiland thing. Like I would, Rick and Morty's okay. It's not something that I really thoroughly enjoyed or anything like that. I thought it was all right.
I don't know, Colin. I think it's pretty okay.
No, but I'm saying like that's my opinion of it. Like I'm not that invested into it or anything like that. Like
I was just joking.
I've watched like 3 episodes.
I mean, like, but like I know that people like really, really enjoy it. But for me personally, I'm just like, it's not that much of a big deal for me. Like at the end of the day, so it's Adult Swim. Did you say, Brady? That own it or whatever? Yeah. So they've obviously spoke to the other guy who's the creator because there's 2 of them, right?
I want to say Dan Harmon for some reason.
That rings a bell. So they've obviously had discussions with him about like, you know, what are we going to do about this? And then he's obviously turned around and went, well, I can do it myself, or I can do it with, you know, just me running it, and then other people will come in and voice act or whatever. Is it Justin Roiland that does all the voices?
No,
he does Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty, the main characters.
But
that's what I'm saying. So that's Justin Roiland does that.
Yeah.
He does like a couple. I think he does like Mr. Meeseeks and that as well.
Oh, I like Mr. Meeseeks. He's cool.
That's it, dude. So like Rick and Morty, I think was good until season 3, and then it just became okay.
I got the Mr. Meeseeks pop with like I think he was shot or something like that. He had like a bullet hole in him or something.
Yeah.
He made a little gun.
Just let me die.
I think that's as far as I got.
This long.
I watched season 3 and then I haven't gone back to it. I said I will. And
obviously there was the game that came out as well, High on Life or whatever.
Well, before that, there was another game that came out as well. This is their second game they've done. I forget what the first one was. I played them both though. High on Life I didn't finish, but it was entertaining. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I'm sure into that kind of humor, it's pretty good. One thing that was cool in it though, you can actually watch movies in the game.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Movies,
So, like, there's like these old horror movies.
I remember who was it?
So you go and you go get a bounty and you come back and a new movie's playing.
Yeah, I was watching Horse on stream one day and he like just happened to see a scene when he was walking past. He's like, "Oh, let's take a look at this," and he sat there for like 30 minutes just watching a movie.
Or just plays the movie and you're just like, and next thing you know, you're like, your gun's looking at you, and it's like. It'll look back.
Do you want to like?
It was a clip from the game that I seen that was like there was a guy trying to speedrun it. And the gun was telling him, like, "Oh, why are you up here? Like, what are you trying to do up here?" Because obviously they must know that it would be exploited or whatever.
Yeah, the gun will call you a cheater if you're
trying to speed run.
The gun, the gun will tell you to slow down. Well, yeah, we're just gonna run through this.
Yeah. I'd like to give the game a whirl at some point. I don't think him, quote unquote, being cancelled or whatever, like, would make me not play the game.
Like I did, like. If people put it down to like whether they like the humor or not, like it's very cut and dry. Like he has that what could you call it, meta humor? Yeah, he's always like kind of like breaking the fourth wall, and he has the kind of like long-winded stuttery jokes. But I don't mind a good
term for it. Yeah,
like I enjoy the humor. Sometimes it can go on a little bit too long, but so be it. That's the jig.
It's fair.
But like I never heard anything bad about the game. Like Beardy, you were playing in Discord, was it?
Yeah.
2 or 3 weeks ago, and we sat down. We were watching that movie with a young Paul Walker in it.
That's right.
Something dinosaur, something in the dinosaur. Oh my god.
Huh?
It was from like early 90s, and I was like I didn't know. Yeah, it was Denise Richards and Paul Walker when they were like
we were
kids,
falling over Denise Richards.
I'm like, oh my god. Yeah,
Denise Richards, she's only like fucking 20 there,
dude. Yeah, Charlie Sheen ruined that poor woman.
Cynic, it is. If you look hard enough, it's Half-Life 2. I promise,
dude.
Hey, Cynic, how you doing? So what was the next topic then, Percy? If we're just running through them. This next, actually, I know what this next one is. I just glanced at our chat, but this next one's quite funny.
And I was running.
I said people, but I originally seen it floating around on Twitter, not from Fox News. Always a reliable source.
Yeah, I know this one.
Xbox released an update for the console that features a power saving option, and the consensus on the old timey media is they're trying to get kids onto the green agenda and make sure that they're going to be absorbed into the whole climate change type of thing. Even though I think most consoles, even like PCs, since began.
I seen a reply. I can't remember if it was a quote tweet or reply, but it was like, "Fuck me, wait until they find out that every PC since 1995's got a sleep function or something like that."
Well,
like,
power save modes.
Yeah, like
I think the 360 had a fucking power save mode.
Yeah, it just came by the red ring and then it was broken. That's what it was. That was power saving.
But I think the whole thing was that like it's because it was kids and like they're trying to get kids into climate politics early in life.
Yeah,
it's like, what politics. The fuck? These are dumb cunts. Like
wait till they find out that hybrid cars, when you're at a stoplight, will actually turn the engine off to conserve.
That's not even hybrid
car does that, and it's not even a hybrid.
Yeah, but the just whenever you hear hybrid cars, you guys have all seen "I Love You, Man," right?
Yeah.
So when they go out for the fish tacos, and he's like, hybrid cars. I thought you were talking about hybrid animals. He's like, it's a horrible idea. Why the fuck would you do that? And he's like, what? And he's like, oh, I thought you were talking about hybrid animals. That's all it reminds me of is Jason Segel being like, hybrid cars. Yeah, funny.
Jason Segel, I always call him Marshall.
Marshall, yeah. But anyway, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something on that. It's just when you're talking about like Fox and that doing it. Have any of you watched the Andrew Callahan movie yet?
No.
Is this when they were interviewing him and he like slated them on air or something? Or
no, that's kind of something separate to that. But no, what the point I was making is that he like takes on it. He takes it as like quite a centrist view of like the left media or like an echo chamber for the left and the right media an echo chamber for the right. So that's why Fox News will push all that kind of stuff, because the people watching it will believe it and then like not buy the Microsoft stuff, and then it's all part of like just they're fueling that agenda of, oh no, they're trying to corrupt our kids to make like think about climate change and stuff like that. So it's just on the back of that, like me watching that recently with Andrew Callahan and that, it's just yet again another thing that they've come up with that's demonizing.
So it's like the whole fucking movie. What is it?
Practices.
Don't Look Up.
Yeah.
That's very like it's sad like to see that if that would probably happen like.
Oh, 100%. Like a lot of folks slated that movie, and a lot of it was like, it's woke and stuff. But I thought it was a good movie. Like I genuinely thought it was a good movie. I thought it was funny. Like it's what's his face is the president's son, is it? Jonah Hill. And then he wakes up. He's like the last survivor or whatever. Spoiler alert for a year-old film, I guess. But it's a good film. I really enjoy it. I thought Leo was really, really good in it.
Oh wait, someone actually survives? I've never seen it, but I've watched the basically there's last scene. What I thought was the last scene, the impact.
That's the scene. And then basically, what the thing is that like Helen Mirren's the president, right? I think it's Helen Mirren. Anyway, they get in a big ship and they fly off in a ship, an Ark, and they leave Jonah Hill behind. And Jonah Hill is the son of the president. And then she's on the plane, like, or whatever, or she's on the ship flying away, and the guy's like, "Oh no, we forgot." Like Jonah, I'll just say Jonah, and then she's like, "Oh shit!" And then it like the impact, blah blah blah, and then he just emerges from the rubble of like the White House or whatever it is. It's just like and then like a funny post credit scene or whatever. Yeah. The end of it is hilarious because they land on a planet. And there's like big fucking birds and stuff like that. They're like, oh, they're friendly, and then they get eaten by these big birds. It's quite funny.
Just tears her up.
Snowpiercer, yes, and it's great. I've not seen the TV show, but the film is excellent. I've not seen the TV show yet, but it's supposed to be good.
Yeah, I started watching the TV show. It was nice.
Gabby said the TV show is fucking like class, and Gabby's not seen the film. But it's really good.
Is the film the one of Chris Evans?
Chris Evans, yeah. But it's directed by the guy who did Parasite. It's the guy who did Parasite, directs the Snowpiercer.
Shit, I still need to watch Parasite.
Oh, Parasite's so good.
Oh, yeah, it's
Like,
fantastic.
it's so good.
We were talking about as well in movie night the other recently was the District 9.
Oh yeah,
I fucking loved that
Fucking
movie.
prawns.
I love that movie. I thought that was fantastic. But
Now your man's away fucking selling, NFT games and stuff like that.
yeah, did they ever talk about a sequel?
Oh, is that what he's doing now?
Yeah. No, apparently the sequel's still happening. Apparently the sequel is still happening, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
What one of his he made
I don't
District
believe it.
9 and Chappie and Elysium. I really liked Elysium. That was really good with Matt
Elysium was
Damon
great.
in it.
I
And,
didn't know
Jodie
that
Foster's really good in it.
he does the Oath Studios stuff on Netflix
that's
as
him.
well.
Yeah, my friend Mark, who does his own podcast, he's had him on before. Interesting
cool.
guy. Interesting guy.
Oh,
This was like a couple of years ago, so it was prior. It was prior to all the game stuff. So I think it was just as he started doing the old studio stuff. But it's an interesting conversation anyway. Neil Blomkamp, I think's his name. But yeah, interesting. I think he's South African, which makes sense. A lot of the films are surrounding like South Africa and stuff.
Yeah,
I thought Chappie was okay. But District 9's class.
Chappie.
Chappie was good. I found it straight. I thought it was so weird that the Antwerp musicians were in the movie. It's like
that's right.
The like looking after
there's
like,
some
Chappie and everything.
Yeah, there's some bad guys. There's some bad guys IRL. They are.
They are?
Wait, who's this? What?
Diane
No
or
way.
whatever they're called.
Diane Wood.
That's Diane Wood. Sorry, yeah. The guy's a bit of a baddie, I think. Google it in your own time first.
Oh my god! Oh, I thought they were just funky because, like,
You
I
think
remember
they-
the
You
song
think they get
was
them shitty tattoos for no reason, Purse? You're
Yeah.
nuts. You gotta
Yes,
earn them.
actually. Especially like the what was the song that they had like years ago? The I am your butterfly.
Oh, dude, I couldn't tell you any of their songs.
Oh shit!
I've
What's
not
that?
seen About His Dog, but I've heard of it though. It's quite fucking depressing, I think, from what I
She
remember.
has the worst haircuts.
Yours does like she does like a
Porky.
mullet haircut. You know, like a high
Thank you,
cut mullet.
Porky's done a good job in Tins, of course.
Ooh.
GG's Porky.
Get a bit of a tune going here. Bit of a tune here now, lads.
Fantastic.
What have you got?
7 Elements by Vitas. You know that
Yeah.
song? Oh, Porky. Nice.
Dax, whatever playlist you have on is actually very similar to like mine at the moment.
It was
Is
Cat's playlist. It was not Rammstein.
So it's like there's a ton of these that I've been listening to like during the week.
I've got what am I listening to? This Is Meshuggah is what I've got. So it's just all Meshuggah songs.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I was listening to Bleed while I was making carbonara. Very intense.
That song is like next level. What's the one that you play sometimes, Dax? Demiurge or whatever it's called, like
Yeah.
Demiurge. Or that's
one as
fucking
well.
class. Like
I remember I was playing
Sorry,
when Milo was over. Milo be big into his music now. He's very much into synth music. He has like a full room dedicated to synthesizers in his house, but he didn't hear Meshuggah before. And when he was in the car, fucking Bleed came on. And I remember when it came on, I was like, he's gonna comment on this. And it was like 15 seconds in, he was like, holy shit, the timing on this song is incredible. Like apparently they use a strain. It's kind of like Dream Theater with some of their beats. They do like kind of an odd fucking
timing,
pace or timing, yeah.
Actually, I have to send. I'll just put it in. I'll put it in the chat for anyone that wants to see. Collie, I sent it to you. It was the bassist that's playing Stevie Wonder. Superstition.
And he
But
does
in
it does
the
bleed.
breakdown, he does the Bleed riff with the
Yeah,
bass.
it's really good. I'm seeing Gojira in a few weeks.
Oh,
2
nice.
weeks on
That'd be
Wednesday or
class.
whatever.
Sweet.
Go
The
with
only-
Sugar, Shaggy's sister, and her boyfriend.
Nice.
It should be good.
The only thing I've planned, the only concert I've planned this year gig is the Midnight, and that's it.
Oh yeah, okay. I've got that. I've got Gojira Midnight, and then Guns N' Roses in the summer. I think that's it. Speaking of though, I felt betrayed by one of my favorite bands today. One of my favorite bands in the world has done a collaboration with my least favorite football team in the world.
Oh yes, I saw that. Fucking AC/DC and Rangers.
Yes.
Oh, what
I've-
the fuck? Like, so strange.
I'm gonna come home and like cut off my AC/DC tattoo, just like a square of flesh. Just cut off. Yeah. It was just one of those things on a Friday or any day. I was like, I did not expect to read this today. Like, fair enough, because like I don't know, like they must have paid AC/DC a fair bit to use their brand, probably. So I've never really dug into why they're doing it together, but it's just one of those things. It just made me laugh. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then two people reply going, oh, it's a collaboration between AC/DC and Rangers. I'm like, very good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I seen was it Rachel's comment? Is this like a no AC/DC in the Ibrox?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny.
Send that.
It's bizarre, Shaggy. Like I've no like
Nice under.
hate about it or whatever. It was just like a double take moment. It was like, okay.
Hold on, it was this Golly. Where's the emote?
Yeah. Like if it was going to be anything, like if you're like, oh, AC/DC and
it's
hard, or just AC/DC and football in general, you'd be like, oh, Ultimate Team or after releasing a special kit. And then build up to something. But like for AC/DC to be the replacement of like Adidas or Nike or Castor or Umbra.
Penumbra.
Well, it's still Castor that are making it.
Oh, is it still Castor that are making it?
Yeah. Like I think they released a couple of leaked images. It was like the Rangers badge with like a lightning bolt through it, and then the Castor badge with lightning bolt through it and stuff. So I think it's like a collaboration between Castor, who make their kits or their merchandise or whatever, and then AC/DC. But AC/DC won't give a shit. They'll have just been like, oh, they'll have said like, oh, here's 500 grand or whatever for like us to use your name, and they would have went, okay, cool.
Sure, like they won't be torn in a few years. Like,
I mean, to be fair, to be fair, Angus is from Glasgow, so the likelihood of him being a Rangers fan's like 50-50. So, you know, like,
I thought he was Are they not all Aussie?
So no, so Bon Scott, who was the original singer, is from a small town called Kirriemuir, which is East Coast Scotland. And then the Young brothers were born in Glasgow, and they all moved over to Australia, and that's where they met Phil Rudd and Cliff Williams. They all met over there, and then the young brother, I can't remember his name, the eldest brother, who was like their producer and manager at the start. They're all like expats, but Cliff Williams and Phil Rudd are Australians, and they are an Australian band because they were made in Australia, but half of them are Scottish. And then Brian Johnson's obviously a Geordie. The band,
mind blown.
The band that Brian Johnson was in prior to joining AC/DC was literally called Geordie. That was the name of the band.
Percy, check out Porky's
edit.
edit.
Malcolm was Sheng. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like they are from Glasgow, so it doesn't surprise me. Really, Sheng?
Do you ever look at
Hey, look at this.
Hey, Porky.
Mr. D-Tech, how are we?
Oh, fucking the reptile himself.
The reptile himself.
Reptilian in his movements.
Reptilian.
Story high.
D-Tech, welcome in. How is RE2? Wait, what category is D-Tech
How are the
doing?
runs? LAS, he's hunting for that top 10.
Still doing LAS 120?
Welcome, Shrimpy.
Crusted
How's it going?
Thank you very much for the raid, D-Tech. Thank you.
Yeah, he's one of the very few people in the world who can say that in Leon Standard 120, he has a sub 52, a very prestigious.
Was it a 50 something? Time wise. Sub 52.
Oh yeah, so Detail, I think yours is 51, 56. Oh, okay. I think like you're a second
again,
behind.
Sub 52, I think, is kind of like the equivalent of sub 150 on Doom.
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I seen a screenshot from Resi and it was like 50 minutes. Something was the other day. I'm getting confused with something else.
Who has the world record in LAS 120 at the moment?
Oh, it's either Frit or it's McCallaghan. No, wait, did Ferretto take it? I think it's down to 51-16, I think.
Definitely someone else I'm thinking of.
Ferretto's I love
It's
Freddo.
it's Freddo, Fritz,
5116. It is Freddo.
McCallaghan.
Okay, it's
It is
Freddo.
Freddo.
Man, I love Freddo. I love when he goes
Freddo's
to him and he goes,
a different-
Daxter. And he puts this like big brrrr on the R. It's lovely. Oh, makes me feel special.
Oh, they'll come. When you're going up against those times, I can't even imagine going up against those times, but you have to be sliding everywhere.
Reptilian in your movements.
It'll come though. You'll get that top 10.
Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, AC/DC.
We're still going, yeah.
I was gonna say Resi.
I even thought Brian. I thought Brian Johnson was fucking Australian. Everything. I used to have like so many AC/DC DVDs and everything. I'd watch.
Oh, he's
like,
Shorty, mate. He's Shorty. They've never had an Australian singer.
Fuck me, Pink. I know nothing.
D-Tech, I will drink to that. Rum and Coke.
No,
Let's
it's
go.
not, no. Oh, rum and coke. Ready for
Well done.
a whiskey and Pepsi.
Whitsy and Pepsi.
Pepsi
Whiskey
Mac.
and a Max.
Do you guys want to take a quick bathroom break?
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
I may as well. I was going to take one, but I said you probably need to as well. So, all right, guys, we're going to take a quick bathroom break. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes. If you guys want to go top up your drink, or take a bathroom break yourself, we'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you.
Two one.
2-1. Yes, lads. 2-1. Welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone's refreshed and ready to rock.
What's up?
And Percy, we were just saying there that the news of GoldenEye coming out on Game Pass.
Yeah. So just the value that Nintendo allowed a game off their list to go onto another system in general just really caught me off guard today. I was not expecting to see that, which I think is great. Like being able to bring it back, like say getting that old hardware, I'm sure is pretty hard now. Say like tracking down a working 64 and controllers, and then like getting mates over to actually play it, but being allowed to play it like online in this day and age on like without it having to be emulated is like a wonder.
Should ban Oddjob if you're gonna do that. If that's online capable, Oddjob better be not in that fucking game. If you use Oddjob, you should be fucking burned at the stake.
Nerf Oddjob, god damn it, Respawn.
Yeah, make him a fucking
patch notes?
taller.
Where's the patch notes?
Make him fucking taller. It's bullshit.
Actually,
You know it.
Oh, actually, was Nick Knack in GoldenEye as well? I remember I played a ton of Nightfire, and Oddjob's hat was class. You could like actually curl it around like rocks and everything.
Man, Nightfire was so good.
But Nick Knack was like fucking tiny. Like he was a quarter the size of all the other models.
Yeah, and the aimer doesn't go down. Like
Nerf Nick Knack's hitbox Respawn. Fuck
you.
you.
It would like stay above their head. So like you would shoot and it would stay like just above the head. And like so, like every time, like he would just fucking get you. Like, oh,
I heard if you were Jaws, you could just pick up Nick Knack and just use him as a sort of lethal and just throw him.
Throw his ass, just flip him into another player.
Torpedo, just
that's it. Go long. And I remember Nightfire and that he used to get like the golden gun, and it was literally like a one-hit kill kind of thing.
One-hit kill, yeah.
So I never had an N64, so I never really played GoldenEye. But when SNES and Celtic and that came over. Last summer, and Todd came up as well. We all booked like a arcade cafe thing, but it wasn't like the one you went to, like the nightclub one. It was literally a cafe, and the side room was, I don't know, like a big bedroom essentially size, but it was rammed full of consoles. Yeah, and they had an N64 there. And you could tell that Celtic played the GoldenEye when he's growing up, because I was just running. Because the way you hold a N64 is like one hand on the middle bit. And use your thumb or something like that. Whereas I just held it like like you would like a normal controller. Yeah. I just held it like that. Apparently like the middle bit, you just hold it like that and use your thumb or some shit like this.
This C.
What a crazy fucking controller, but like God,
I could barely move. I could barely aim, and Kellogg's just running about like shooting me in the head multiple times. I'm like, cool, this seems fair. It was a good laugh though.
He must have still been playing that up to some point, because like after
it's hard, dude.
After 20 years, you're not just going to come back to that.
No, it's hard.
But then there was, so like I said, there was loads, and then there was a 360, and I had two of the big arcade controllers you can get, like the ones for Street Fighter and stuff.
Yeah.
But like they still release them for like modern consoles and stuff. So there was one on the 360, and we were playing like what's the Marvel versus Capcom. So it was like Spider-Man. And Ryu and all that kind of stuff. Like there was loads of characters, and I beat Todd and Massey purely by just going like, and I was just hitting the controller over and over. Massey was like, "You're really good at this." I was like, "Mate, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing." But it was a good laugh.
The shit out of it.
Yeah, exactly. But it was a good laugh.
When I do this, it goes.
It's cool. It's cool. Like because I'm not massively into those fighting games, but Tekken and Street Fighter have both got new games coming out this year, which is pretty cool for their communities anyway, at least.
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, speaking of the arcade sticks, I'm looking to get one, because I've injured myself 3 times playing Tekken 7 on the DS5 D-pad.
What the fuck are you doing, like?
Like I'm playing, like, I won't say normally, but like I use like the D-pad, but it hurts my thumb like really bad. So like,
when you're like,
inside of my thumb,
where have we gone as a
you're
society?
Like, oh, my thumb is a bit ouchy. Oh, my thumb is a bit ouchy.
No, but it's actually sore to like. like fucking throw because like I play like that.
Kids
so, like,
these
I
The
days,
really-
analog
honestly.
stick has made us weak. It's made us weak.
Kids these days.
You remember the old stiff buttons from the old
I
fucking
get
games? with
so
Super Nintendo?
full.
But-
Kiss
but-
my
but-
boo better.
But see about Tekken though, I love the lore of Tekken. Like I think the
Yeah.
lore of Tekken is nuts.
I
Like
don't know
it's
the
so.
lore at all, actually.
I remember. I think it was 4 that I played the shit out of. It was really really good. You had who was the guy?
Mine was 5.
Who was the guy that did the ginger guy Howrang or whatever his name is? Did
yeah.
like Taekwondo. He was fucking badass in number 4.
Yeah.
He was really really cool. Remember him?
Him and Jin were
Wait,
always.
which one was
rivals.
Yashimitsu in? Was that in 2?
He was in
No.
the early ones. He was in the
Oh,
early ones.
Yeah, I think Tekken 2 was the one I played the most.
Yoshimitsu was fucking cool.
So then there was like Tekken like 1, 2, and 3, I think, and then Tekken Tag maybe.
Tekken
Yeah,
Tag
Tekken-
Tournament.
I had
Tekken 1, 2, 3, Tekken Tag, Tekken 4, Tekken 5, Tekken Tag 2, Tekken Dark Resurrection, 6, 7.
Ah, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I've actually got like an hour-long video saved in my like YouTube like watch later, and it's like the lore of Tekken or whatever. So I'll share it in the Discord when I get around to watching it. Doo-doo. He said doo-doo.
I have so many fucking videos on my watch later playlist.
Yeah, same.
I love sitting back though. Like I did it like when I did it around my birthday actually. When I was watching the Elden Ring lore stuff, but a good video that's like an hour and 20 long, you're just like, this is gonna be good. Just crank the seat back, just fucking let's go.
Oh, actually, you might like Emplemon. He does he done like the art of the choke, and there'll never be like
the art of
another
the
show of
The art of the choke
Monday
was
Night
so
Raw.
good. That was such a good documentary that he made.
So he's just after releasing another one like a couple of days ago.
Oh.
It's based what was it? It's based on America, but Dax, I think you'll enjoy it because he goes on like it's like the psychosis of America, but there's a lot of Patrick Bateman and stuff like that in it. Trying to think.
Sigma male mentality.
Yeah, it's called American Psychos, 39 minutes long, but
I'll have to
I
watch
would
that.
I would generally say like even if you're
DM
not
me.
interested in
DM
any
me.
of the topics, like he
DM
has
me
like
that shit,
say
son.
there'll never be another driver like Dale Earnhardt in NASCAR. Know nothing about Dale Earnhardt in NASCAR. By the end of that 54-minute video, I was enthralled.
I know
It's just
loads
like,
about Ricky Bobby.
I need to watch me some Dale
Changed my life watching that video.
Ricky Bobby.
My favorite version of Jesus is the baby Jesus.
Yeah, the baby Jesus.
He is the most pure.
Dear little small Jesus.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Cass.
it's merely a reminder for myself.
Porky's
Don't
at-
you put that
Porky-
evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, Porky's at it again.
What's he up to?
Oh, Porky's on fire.
Oh, so when we all take fucking drugs or some shit on stream.
It's like the tiny version of it because Beardy's lying back.
Oh.
Oh, God.
So blurry, Porky.
Oh, it is.
I like it. Well done, Porky. Well done.
There's another great one.
Somebody was asking about what's the Half-Life playthrough been like. I was saying it earlier in the stream. It's been fantastic. But one thing I wanted to bring up was like, I said it on stream because I remember I think it was Debo was in stream and he's like, "Oh, Bloodborne on PC next year and Copium," and I was like, "Well, what's more likely, Half-Life 3 or Bloodborne being released on PC at 60 FPS?"
It has to be Bloodborne, surely. It has to be Bloodborne.
That's what I said
surely.
as well. It has to be Bloodborne. But like, oh man, it's so upsetting because Half-Life 2 is such a good ending.
Do you reckon like Valve will just never give up the IP for it?
Never.
I don't think so.
But then if they've got no intention of making the game themselves, why keep it? You know what I mean?
To stop other people from ruining it.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I get that, but still.
I was saying, Percy, imagine like one day you just wake up and you know what you do, you check your phone in the morning, you look at the Discord server, somebody's posted like a Half-Life 3 trailer that just gets dropped.
Be confirmed.
Oh my
Bro,
fuck.
do you know, what would be even more nuts? Imagine like one day they just drop it though.
Like the full game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be insane.
ProjectBorealis.com, people are making Half-Life 3 themselves.
Oh, I'm an internet historian made a video on this where they tried to dupe Reddit and everything on it, and they used the code name Borealis, where they took the Borealis ship and they done like a shitty
Fergie,
thing,
it's
and
not
they had to
looking good
try and
'cause
make it look like
the last update was March 13, 2020. That ain't looking too good.
But these things take time. Just look at
It's there,
probably
yeah.
the horrible example, but Duke Nukem Forever. Nobody ever thought there was going to be another Duke Nukem game. My God,
That's very true.
true.
Yeah.
my God, there was.
Yeah,
I
oh
don't think-
man, it'd be
yeah,
unbelievable
well.
if you just woke up and it was just done. Valve are good at making games, but
Like
that is upsetting.
this question has been asked too many times since I'd say the finish of Half-Life 2 Episode 2. If it did come out, what are the chances of it like now that it would live up to the hype?
Yeah, I don't think it ever would.
Would it ever survive it? So it would not be in their best interest whatsoever to make it. Like, how would they?
They still release patches for Half-Life 2 as well. Retox. I got an 8 meg update fixing a bug the other day for Half-Life 2. That shit came out in 2006? No, 2004? I think it was 2004. Like, fuck me. That's insane.
2004?
Like, imagine having a game from, like, imagine one day you have, like, 1996 Age of Empires, and you open it up on Steam and there's a fucking update for it. You would just be like, what the fuck?
You'd be pretty impressed. Oh, it'd be funny. I'm after getting a lot into watching can never pronounce the fuck's name. Damosk? He's an Aussie Crash Bandicoot 2 speedrunner. He's speedrunning a lot of games, but currently he's running Crash 2.
Bandicoots?
100%, but it's just funny, like whenever he's like something goes wrong, like misses an input or something like that, he's like, "Fuck it, devs, patch it." Like, get back out with the fucking 98.
That's funny though. Like when I'm memeing about the respawn, you know, where's the patch notes and stuff like that. Like, GoldenEye was released, and Oddjob was broken, and they just went, "Oh well, they couldn't do anything back then. Like, they literally couldn't do anything." So everyone complains now. Like, and I know, like for you, Dax, for the internet, it's annoying because there's weekly patches, but at least it'll allow them to. It's kind of a two-sided thing, isn't it? Because it allows them to release games unfinished.
Yeah.
Because they can then retrospectively complete them or fix them. But on the other hand, though, if there is issues, they can still fix them. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like a bit of both. There's definitely more prevalence of games getting released like even half done, not even half done. Like,
I think it's crazy when games get released.
Battlefield 2042, like now folk are like, "Oh, it's good now," and I'm just like, "Well, the ship sailed for me personally, really."
I think
it's a shame. It's a shame.
It's crazy how they can release games that like not only is there like features missing or features are broken, but it's actually can't run on certain hardware.
Yeah,
like imagine like it was fucking Cyberpunk when that got released. It was on PlayStation or no Xbox. That was like
PlayStation. It was PlayStation.
Yeah.
And they pulled it from the store.
Yeah, and it was absolutely shit.
It literally would not work.
They put it on the PS4 because they dumbed it down for like the old systems, and they were just shit. They're complete shit.
One of the first games that I remember coming out like
Hello Game
that I liked that was half finished and then I never really played it much was Assassin's Creed Unity, the one in Paris. And like the characters' faces weren't there, and there was just like the eyeballs floating and stuff like that.
Brain.
And in retrospect, what happened on the back of that was that they released a game or two after that, and then now they've went to their like biannual releases or whatever now, so they actually spend time because Assassin's Creed's like a massive game and a really well made game, and then they were like, right, we're going to release them yearly, and it's like you just can't do that anymore.
Yeah,
and COD's going to be 2 years, which a lot of COD people don't like, but I don't particularly care.
Did you see the
the people who don't like that are idiots, in my opinion.
Did you see the tweet that went out from
they need to refresh it just to update the game and put in new modes. You don't need an entirely new game.
The Fat Shark for Warhammer 40k, the new game. They released a tweet there during the week like
Oh, I did. I
it was-
didn't read it. Did somebody put it in Discord? And
Yeah, but it was
Nam-
basically them saying like we delivered a game that doesn't live up to the scratch of what we wanted. We apologize, but they were completely open about it and they owned up to like, look, this isn't good, which I think a lot of people respect as well.
Yeah, I think so. I think so as well. Yeah, that's yeah. Probably takes a lot to say that as a company, like, you know, like fair play. But then exactly what you say, Dax, like, got to have a bit of respect for that. Them coming out and just being like, look, sorry guys, like,
yeah, if they
tried
own
our
up to
best.
it, yeah.
But we're gonna, because I'm guessing on the back of that, they're like, we're gonna continue working on it, right?
Yeah, they basically said like,
Welcome, Slayer.
I'll go through it this quickly, but they were saying things like, we take enormous pride in our ability at Fat Tracks to deliver a game that millions can enjoy, yada yada. We fell short of meeting those expectations. And then they said over the next few months, our sole focus is to address the feedback that people have given, work on the game stability, performance optimization, and yeah, they were open about it.
What the?
Pretty strange.
So Ralphie that's just came in to chat there. Thanks for the follow, Ralphie, for Dax there. Ralphie I've met through Musa, who we raided last week.
Musa.
Holy shit.
And Googs as well. Googs is good friend of Musa.
Googs and Ralphie, thank you guys.
Musa is 30 followers off 1,000. So I'm just gonna give him a little shout out there.
Oh yeah, do it, lads.
And
it was
Googs?
Tins&Gins
Googs,
friends, go.
two Welsh guys, Googs and Ralphie there.
Ah. I was going to be
Ralphie Googs, I will drink to that. Thanks, lads.
I think we only have one Welshman we've met ever. Actually, Dax has met.
Musa
We'll meet
gifted a
soon.
tier
Yes,
1
yes.
sub
Oh,
to
DJ, yeah, of course.
They
Yeah.
have given 2 gift subs.
Musa,
He
thank
can-
you.
he can-
Thank you for the gift
he
subs.
can-
Thank you very much. You don't have to do that. Thank you.
Can you guys pronounce that really long town name? Do you like Ireland?
Go.
That's all we get.
It's like fling dang willy wang go go.
Like that Willy Wang. Oh my God.
But Ralphie,
They prefer sheep, okay?
Ralphie's actually traveling at the moment. He's in South America at the moment. He's in Colombia right now, I believe.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Yeah.
that's some
Very
cocaine.
nice.
Fresh there.
Thanks, Beardy.
They grow
Beardy's
up
contribution,
themselves.
cocaine.
They grow up themselves. Actually, Colombia right now, fuck, dude, are you still fighting down there? They just had like an all-out fucking war because they locked up El Chapo's son, and the cartel started fighting the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fucking
Oh,
crazy.
you arrived today? Okay.
Take
I
care,
hope they-
yeah. Take care, Ralphie. Where was
Enjoy, Ralphie.
Ra-
Enjoy.
Ralphie? Actually, he streams as well himself. He streamed was it Monday? I think because I was playing with him and Musa and that. And there's like a gaming. It was a gaming like not a cafe, but it was like a gaming setup, and you could go into like a pod room, and you could like stream from a PC there if you had like your stream key or whatever. Like, so he streamed from Buenos Aires, and we were over here. We're like normal ping, and he had like 500 ping, and he said it was not ideal, but it was a good laugh.
That's okay. That's
cool.
resilience. Holy moly.
That's the second KB joke tonight that Ralphie, yeah.
Cartel don't know.
It was in Buenos Aires, that's right, Ralphie.
Oh no.
Guys, you want to see some copium?
No.
Is this what you sent me?
That's at the back gate. That's
Get
at
the bingo
gate.
cards. Get the bingo cards. Oh, guys.
Stop. It's not here for another year.
Still, I've waited ages as well, and it's finally here.
Just accept we have shit internet.
It'll probably still be like another month before I get it, but at least
Imagine-
it's fucking
We're not
on.
gonna
So
say-
you're actually getting it like in a like I know it's like you're saying that's there, but are you actually getting it in a month?
No, I was saying like that box was put there on Wednesday, so I know when I can order internet. Like I think they have to finish their own and then they make it active.
Well, they have to probably like finish the rest of the road and wherever.
Oh yeah, but
Like, it has
there's
to
only
connect
like
back up
there's
somewhere.
only like 2 or 3 houses left, so they should be done soon. So I say maybe like a month from now I should have fiber.
I can't. Clearly for reasons I can't name like the hill
Mhm.
place that you're on, but like that goes up like a big dip and then like
Oh yeah, the far side is
Like,
done. The far side is done already.
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
it's
that tied into
just
Stradbally.
up the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I'm I know one of the girls that lives like a couple of houses like
Yeah,
away.
I know you know her.
Yeah,
I know who
yeah,
you're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Ralphie, enjoy.
Hmm.
Have a beverage for you. I will indeed.
Pop back on. Will do. Actually, going to polish this off. 3 to 1. Yeah, cha.
You good, Beardy? You tired?
I'm
What?
fucking exhausted.
take
Exhausted
it.
I am.
Take it for
I
you,
am.
Beardy. You're a hard working man. You're working fucking. Are you genuinely working like 6 days a week for the last like 3 weeks?
No. Just last week and then this week. Tomorrow should be a shorter day though. It's nothing. Just 8-hour days though. Nothing crazy. I was gonna try to shoot for 10s, but they got shot down.
Oh, you wanted to work more? Oh, you want to get it finished?
I do for a little bit. We got a couple
No
guys
way.
going on night shift though. I did volunteer for that, but that was a no go.
Bye,
Too
Ralphie.
important. I'm too important to have on third shift now.
Too
Oh,
important.
would you get time and a half or double time on
What,
night shift?
third shift?
Yeah.
Yeah, third shift you get an extra 15%. Or is it 20%?
That's
It's
shite.
like a 15%.
Doesn't sound worth it.
No, it is.
It is.
If you knew what the grand total was, and then the 15% on top of that, yeah, it's pretty nice.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it's 15. Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Foreman, sir.
Sorry,
On
Mr.
that-
Have some
on that
money back.
prime wage.
It's 15. Yeah, so it's 15% on top of your wage, but it's like when you're like an apprentice or something like that,
Kimberly.
it's not worth shit. But like when you're a tech, it's very nice.
I can-
home. And the work isn't hard either. It's relatively simple fucking work.
Nice.
Somebody just beep.
I heard
That was my
something
foot
beep.
massager. My click.
Ah.
I beeped like I burped. I burped.
Then better off than in.
Beep, beep, beep.
What the fuck is that?
I just heard a beep and I was like, did my PlayStation just turn on? What's going on?
Oh, speaking of PlayStation, I know it's not one of the topics, but have you seen what they released this week, Purse?
New controller?
Yeah, their version of the Elite controller.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's got paddles inbuilt into it and stuff like that. It's only got 2 though.
Yeah, I was having a look at excuse me. Intriguing. Thank you. A bit too pricey for what it's offering. I know, like, if you're going to get like a scuff controller, then
It's market value. Whether it's overpriced is a good point. But
no, I don't
market
know
value for what you're getting.
Yeah, I don't know whether scuff controllers have them, but I will say one thing that did really like interest me about it is, so it's basically like PS5 controller, except you have like under here, like you have another switch under here and here, where you can make like setups for what all your button layups are, and then you can have like your 2 switches back here. But they have adjustable analog sticks. So you can actually raise and lower them, and I'm like, that is legitimately a game changer.
Yeah, well, that's
I've got a scuff, and you can buy.
Gross. Put that nasty thing away.
So I've got a scuff, and you can change in and out the sticks. You can change the.
Yeah, it's like that quality, right? You can just like change off the.
I'm talking about my first, but yeah. So I had a scuff before I got my Elite, and the scuff is a PlayStation 4 controller, and it's only got 2 paddles on the back. But you can adjust the hair triggers, all that kind of stuff. But then I got the Elite controller, and the Elite controller is 1,000,000 times better, in my opinion, in terms of like build quality, options, all that kind of stuff. The Elite controller is the best controller I've ever owned. And it'll be interesting to see long term how the PlayStation 1 is, because if the PlayStation 1 just feels like a modified DS5 controller, then I don't think it's going to be for me. But the Elite controller, like you compare that, like,
it does feel very luxurious.
You hold this, and then you hold a normal Xbox controller. It's like such a difference. Like it weighs better, it feels better, because it's like metal. It's not like molded plastic or anything. It's like a metallic.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a really fucking nice.
The paddles are metal and all that kind of stuff. Like
Like
it is a great controller. And I abused the fuck out of mine, and then I had to get the stick drift fixed and stuff like that. But in terms of the build quality,
stick drift is just the fucking worst.
But PlayStation have already thought about stick drift on the Edge controllers, they're calling it, the Pro ones, because you can buy a completely new thumbstick unit for 20 quid, and you can just pull out one and put in another one.
Not bad.
So instead of designing out stick drift, they was just like, yeah, just pay us 20 quid and we'll just replace that one stick. So it's good that it's modular in that regard, I think.
I wish fucking Switch would do that because their controllers are expensive as fuck and they drift like within a month.
Yeah.
Actually, I hear that like Nintendo joysticks, like you could just grab that and you could just snap it like a Twix.
Oh yeah,
like they're just so brittle.
Whenever I used to use my Switch, I got the Pro controller, and I just used that. I never used the Joy-Cons. Like I always thought they felt weird.
Oh, going over to a mate's and like they have like the one good controller, and they're using the Pro controller, or else they're using one of the new way. It's probably like a knockoff GameCube controller, but it's for the
I
the
know
new
what you
gen.
mean.
Also, game controller, by the way, probably one of my
I think
favorite.
Nintendo actually is releasing that
all
for a
time.
hookup to the Switch, the GameCube controller, right? Like they're actually making a GameCube controller for that you can use on the Switch.
Yeah, again, one of the lads, his girlfriend, she brings up like her Switch, and we can like play games on it, and you can open up like the slot, and if you still have your GameCube memory card, you can slot that in, and if you still have the GameCube discs or you have it downloaded off the Nintendo store or whatever, you can still use your saves from like 20 years ago if you have your memory card.
No way.
That's pretty cool.
Like that's pretty sick.
Have any of you used Steam Deck yet? Or seen a Steam Deck even?
Not even interested.
Not even see one, only in video.
I was considering one if I was to continue working away, but obviously I don't really need to now. But yeah, apparently they're shit hot. Like apparently they're really, really good.
Yeah.
But
Apparently, so I could not justify a purchase on it because I don't move any unless I was so fucking lazy. I was going to play in bed.
Playing RE2 60 FPS from bed.
Right
Let's
here.
go.
And I couldn't even do that. Like some things, like say, I started getting back into like just like playing a little, say like bit of Gran Turismo on the side, back during the week. So like I finally got the wheel hook back up again, and I was getting used to that again. And then before I went down for dinner earlier on, I was playing on controller, and I was just like, oh, this is fucking wank. Trying to play on controller, just like it doesn't feel the same. I have to do the claw grip, and it's like I hate claw grip. It's the worst.
Kim, to answer your question, Kim, I think we're doing okay tonight. I can't speak for everyone, but I think everyone's in a good mood.
Doing shit.
Oh, sorry. Oh, guys, big shout out as well. Next week, Tins&Gins will be over on Collie's channel. I won't be available.
I forgot that. Yeah. And then I think it's the 24th. I'm not available. I'm away on a stag do that weekend. That's in a couple of weeks. So
okay,
24th of February.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because Shengus had organised that weekend for his 40th birthday to have a night out in Glasgow, and it would have been good to meet like all of his friends that I've not met yet. But unfortunately, I'm away for a stagger.
Kim, send pics.
Nachos. Sounds good.
Nachos is good.
Unbelievable.
I went downstairs earlier and my dad said, "Oh, there's a scone in the kitchen for you." I'm like, thanks.
Did you have it?
No, not yet. I will have it soon though.
What we have on it? Butter and jam.
I think just jam. I used to go butter and jam, but now I only go jam.
Oh.
But yeah, I might have it during when we finish up Tins and we go into the Discord. I'll go grab a cup of tea.
What I really like is like a cheese scone. Like
man,
especially when they're warm. Like when they're warm, it's just
and they're still cheesy.
I think fruit scones are my favorite.
There's not wrong with cheesy.
Oh yeah, like a good fruit scone with like clotted cream, and that's class. But it's like a cheese scone with some soup or something like that is really good. Some homemade broth or some shit.
It's good. It's good shit. Oh man, Scooter, let's go.
It was beautiful, magical.
So what's sorry, go Pierce.
Oh, I was just going to say, Beardy.
Oh,
are
shit.
scones or scones?
Buttermilk biscuits.
Yeah, would they be closer to what you'd call biscuits?
I don't know. We have scones here.
They have them gravy, do they not? The biscuits.
Yeah, our biscuits are like a dry, flaky thing.
Scones are kind of dry and flaky.
Nah, not like what they have.
Oh no. Okay. That's a different makeup
I think
song.
scone is like a sweet treat for us. No.
Yeah, that's the same as us then.
See, like this one, I'm looking up and they show like the scone they're showing here is like it looks like a biscuit, but then there's other triangle ones.
It's weird. I wouldn't consider a scone a sweet treat.
No,
I
thought it was.
breakfast.
I put something sweet on it, like some
Yeah,
like
but I
some
consider
nice
like toast
jam
pretty much like the same equivalent.
or
Well,
or something.
There's like a scone here with like chocolate chips in it and like
Uh.
chocolate drizzle on it. There's a scone here with like
I wouldn't
there's
consider
some
that
kind
a
of
scone.
sweet icing and blueberry inside. Then there's one with like strawberry.
Unless it's like a straight up
Breakfast-
scone.
Yeah,
breakfast
you're-
muffins,
like,
though.
like this one, I'm looking at one right now from the Great
Or a
British
raisin
Bake Off
scone.
scone.
Here's the difference.
The Great British Bake Off scone. It's a
What do we
biscuit.
biscuit?
We call that a biscuit. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
Berries and
wait to
shit?
go over to
Kung Fu, you
Philly.
put shit in your scones. What the
Really, I
fuck?
can't wait to go over to visit you because you
Yeah.
can just gorge me with all this,
Oh, dude. Well,
all this stuff.
We
one
gotta
stop
figure that
has,
shit
like-
out actually when we're going or if we're going or. Because I know Budgie wants to go to fucking Florida now. Him and Doyler.
Why Florida?
Because they want to go down to where's that fucking NASCAR place? Daytona.
Daytona. Yeah.
Daytona. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Talladega.
I know. Budgie said when he was coming over, he also wanted to put time aside to go to Chicago.
Chicago, yeah. Budgie finally got a call from the garage that they're gonna fix his car now. Remember he got reversed into?
Air Club.
No, I don't remember
What?
Budgie's car like 2 months ago or that he was in Abbey Leaks at the lights and there was a van parked and the van just reversed back into his car and the hitch went into his door.
Oh,
And they have to
boy.
replace the whole side of his car now, but it's being covered on the insurance and that, but Budgie was waiting for the insurance crowd, or not the insurance crowd, but the panel beaters or repair shop, whatever, just to get in touch with him and say, yeah, you can drop in the car.
Oh,
Fucking $3.5 grand first.
Jesus, I would have given Budgie my condolences. Well, I'm guessing that was on the left side.
Yeah.
If he hasn't
Yeah,
got it
yeah,
done,
yeah.
because I'm like I was going to work myself the other day, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I seen Budgie's car, and I look around, and it's like, fuck, I love Budgie's car.
Yeah, the other side absolutely
the other
betting.
side, I'm like, "Eee."
Daytona's only 3
I don't
hours to
know.
you. Well, Kim, you may, if you want to go see Budgie and Doyler. It's a
I
place to
recommend
go.
it.
Bring a knife.
Kim always does that. I don't think you have to tell her twice.
Yeah, that's true.
I was saying that to the guys, not to Kim, because
I see.
They need to bring the knife, yeah.
cross swords.
Never cross the
Dude,
swords. I
Never
mean the
cross
streams.
swords.
The
Streams.
streams, yeah. Do let the face start playing. Then Kim comes and gives the where's the crazy eyes?
Where the fuck
He's
is
so
this going?
crazy with Z or oh there we go.
How else do you spell crazy?
Sometimes, like when I'm trying to think of words, I could get really confused between American spelling and English spelling.
Oh yeah, the S and Z.
Nearly everything that you go on, like Twitch or anything, like if you spell anything with an S, they'll be like, "No, you spelled that wrong," and then it'll go like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
when you spell
it with-
color.
you spell it with
They're like,
a Z,"
actually, it's-
and I'm like, "No."
Oh, well, they took out
Yeah.
a letter. They took a letter out of aluminium just so they could say aluminum. You know what I mean?
Aluminum.
No, but
These
I,
dumb cunts.
yeah, but they didn't even take the letter out. They just say aluminum.
Aluminum.
Is that right? It's spelled the same, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, sorry, yeah, but I mean, like, sorry, when they pronounce
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
they just remove
Yeah,
a
it's
letter. They remove a letter for no reason.
It's like your fucking Capri. You fucking heathens.
They caramel instead of caramel.
Yeah, caramel.
We spell it caramel, but
Oh.
yeah, caramel. That's
Kim,
dude. Listen, it depends on where you go in the country too. Like we say,
I
water.
remember there was a Clint
Is it apple
Stevens
or
stream,
water?
and everyone was asking him to say
Water.
crayon because he just says like cran.
Who?
Clint Stevens, he's a streamer, but the way where he's from, he just says like it sounds like he's just saying like crane, but he's just saying
Yeah,
crayon.
no, that's an American thing.
yeah,
What,
crane.
Crane?
Yeah,
No one says fucking crane here. Everyone says crown. No one says
There-
fucking crane.
There's
It's crayon.
You're
Really?
grand, but there are like certain
Crayon.
dialects of American where they
I
just
thought you said
fucking
crown. I was like, what the fuck?
No, crayon.
yeah, it sounds like he's
Crown?
saying crown or
Crown.
crane.
Crown. Oh no, I guess I am saying crown, like the crown.
Yeah.
No crown. Crown.
Illuminati.
is basically the Latin base, so the UK pronunciation is technically correct.
Fuck the UK.
Retox, there you go.
Shit.
Retakes.
I agree with you on
Fuck
that one,
the
Bernie.
UK.
That's why we
Except
fucking
for
kicked him out of
situation.
America, Retox. That's why we kicked him out of America. They don't know how to
Oh,
say shit.
actually, here's a bit of fucking drama for you. During the week,
Oregano.
when I was in the office, somebody knocked on the door downstairs, rang the doorbell, and Harry went down to answer it. And a dude tried to like push Harry out of the way, like trying to get into our office, and he was saying, "Do you have any Ukrainians in here?"
What?
So he's obviously an anti, you know, the cunts that are going around Percy at the moment that are like, "Fuck these Ukrainians, get them out of our country," whatever.
Wait, really?
He was like driving around to different places in the town, trying to figure out where fucking people were like hiding Ukrainians.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, he
there's
came in
no-
like wanting to
right
fight,
now, dude.
and I was like, "Just fucking send him upstairs. We'll sort him out."
Yeah, fuck it.
We'll sort this boy out in the back there, boy.
Hey, Kyle.
Kyle, my man.
Wait, so that's really going on in fucking Ireland right now?
Oh
Yeah,
man,
it's
there's,
quite big at the moment. But
there's like up in Dublin, there are like genuine like protests of like
there's
hundreds.
protests, but everyone knows that anyone that's at those protests, like every news outlet's like, "Oh, these cunts are fucking protesting again," you know?
I can't believe
Yeah.
fucking.
See it no matter what you do, it's going to be really hard to argue like anything that
that's
goes on.
facts.
Because
Yeah, he'll grow facial hair again. Don't worry.
beardy yellow. You just
Go,
say,
DJ.
there's our fucking
Welsh cunt.
OG Welshman. Hello there. We had
Go
some
ahead, Percy.
Hey,
Continue.
DJ.
people in. Hello. Let me say my hellos, cunt. Fuck you. Anyway, yeah. You have to make me lose my fucking train of
No,
thought.
I kn-
Jesus.
the
I wanna-
the
I don't wanna-
Ukrainian
I wanna
protests
Ukrainian.
in Dublin.
Okay, Ukrainian
The
protest.
Ukrainians.
Yeah, okay. There's like loads of people up in Dublin that are protesting about it because like we have a bit of a homeless problem. I'd say a lot of countries have a homeless problem going on at the moment, but there are like in our area there's homeless going around that just won't go into places because they're afraid of going in because they'll get like the last of their possessions robbed, or they're just like so used to doing it that they don't know any other way, and they seem to be using that as an excuse to go, these people are out of homes because we have these refugees coming into the country and they're taking all the homes and all this type of stuff. And then if you were actually like read the news, there's derelict warehouses like around the country that are being used as temporary housing. And we all know warehouses are not housing. Like they're just clumping a shit ton of people into
That sounds
a
very American of your country.
we're all capitalists at the end of the day, Beardy.
That sounds very American of
You
you
just
over there.
fold the note a different way.
No, they do.
our house
We're definitely a lot less capitalist in the States.
Yeah,
so.
they don't shoot each other over here, Beardy.
Well, if you had guns, you would.
That's because we have no freedom.
I love
We
that
gotta-
fucking
we gotta-
video I saw the other
We
day
gotta
of
take care of our problems.
Austin
damn it.
Powers when he like comes out with freezing and he's like, he turns around, he's like, "Oh, Russian intelligence, what happened here?" And he's like, "Oh, the Cold War is over." And he's like, "All right, my comrades, let's fucking, fuck those capitalist pigs." And your man's like, "We won." He's like, "Oh yeah, capitalism." I know.
Yeah.
Those films have not aged well. I watched them. I think it was
No, I can
last year. They have not aged well.
Oh, God. I was actually thinking about watching it again. I'm like, there's no way it's gonna be like. There's no.
I mean,
fucking
like they're
chance.
stupid. They're stupid. Like, but like most of it, you're like, for fuck's sake, like.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, but when you're doing comedy, it's very delicate, especially like when you're at the start. The closest thing that I could compare it to that I'd know well enough to probably recite is when I was watching Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and when Team 4-Star were in their early days, they'd reference like Hurricane Katrina and shit like that,
right.
even though it had nothing to do with the world at all. And then once they got into like season 2, when like found their footing and finished off the series, there were all the jokes were maintained like nearly in universe, or you could be like, "Oh, I know what X thing is." It didn't have to be refined into like 2005. Oh, you had to know what happened in 2005 to like, what happened? What was Hurricane Katrina? Like, oh, it was Hurricane.
I know you mean it date stuff and that. Yeah, I get that.
That's when Kanye said George Bush hates fucking people.
Yeah, that's true.
With Mike Myers, and Mike Myers looked like he shit his pants on live TV. Oh my god, what a time!
Yeah, but is it like I'm assuming what would you have called it on, Collie? Was it the enormous amount of like phallic jokes or just like the?
No, I don't know. I don't even know like what I didn't. I
What
enjoyed them
jarred
like because
you?
they were stupid, but it was just I don't know. It just wasn't as funny as maybe I thought it was. But then I think that's because of the childish nature of it. And I'm not being like a boring guy. Like I find the most stupid thing funny most of the time. But for me, I don't know. They just weren't as good as I remember them being.
I just hope the beach scene in
Spy
the
Shag Me.
in the Spy Who Shagged Me. I hope that's still got a great reaction.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fantastic. Or your
Yeah.
man getting ran over by the steamroller in the first one.
Yeah.
Get out of the way!
Yeah, like one of the funniest bits is the one when he's got the little cart. I think it's in Spy Who Shagged Me, and he's in the hallway. And he's trying to turn around. He's like,
Yeah, fantastic.
Great.
like
Or
they've just,
Liz-
I mean, they've just not aged well in terms of like the stuff that's been released subsequently that we consider like good comedies, like Step Brothers and a lot of the Will Ferrell stuff. Like I find them funnier than Austin Powers or whatever.
Who was it? One of you who didn't see Eastbound and Down?
I've seen Eastbound and Down. It's great.
Oh,
I've only seen a handful
oh
of
my
episodes.
god, great fucking show! You have to watch it.
It's
Have to
really
watch
good.
it.
It's
It's so
what's his
fucking
face? Danny McBride, is it?
Yeah,
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 he's class. He's so funny.
so good in that. And the fucking dude, his friend in it. I can't remember that guy's name. The fucking friend that he was like the assistant. He was like another teacher or something.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember his name though.
But yeah, it's good fun. It's again silly, but in a good way. I think. Like
Yeah. El Pollo Loco, or no, the White Rooster, some shit. Oh man, it's fucking good.
I'm trying to remember. I don't know whether I saw it here on Twitch.
Wow.
But, sorry, it was Eastbound and Down. I just found the part I was looking for like straight away. But did someone share in Discord, because I can't remember, when there was an Eastbound and Down clip of Danny McBride, whatever his character is, going into the ocean to do surfing, and he's just like on a boogie board and he's like tanked up and everything, looks completely out of his depth compared to everyone else.
Just fucking white trash as hell.
Yeah, and they were all doing the terms and everything. Sorry, what does he say? Yeah, they call him a sponger, and then they go, "Oh yeah, I'm a sponger. I'll sponge up this whole ocean with a big fucking dick." And it's just like, so good,
dude. That movie. Speaking of like 70s, but it wasn't in the 70s. But speaking of movies like that, The Toy with Richard Pryor, that was a fucking great movie.
I've never seen it.
I don't think I've seen that.
Really? Yeah, it's good. It's an old movie, but essentially like a rich white kid goes into like a toy store when it's closed, and he says he wants the janitor, who's Richard Pryor,
right?
And he ends up fucking like they end up like pretty much kidnapping him to be this kid's toy to play with him. But ends up like turning around, you know what I mean? Be one of those like, oh, but now we're real friends type of thing. But it was funny the whole way through. It was a great movie, right? Yeah.
And fuck Lemmy.
He didn't remove you as a subscriber, did he? He already took your founder.
Oh, I removed my subscription.
Oh,
the founder was the only thing keeping him there.
If you resubscribe, you'll still be a founder, though.
Sorry?
So if you resubscribe, you'll still have your founder's badge, won't you?
No, he removed it from me. That's the point.
Really?
Yeah.
I had to go. BRB.
Disgusting.
Oh my god! I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. I mean, it only came out last year, but yeah. So so say there's people that Daxter as founders that aren't like in the community anymore. You can delete them and then give it, and then whoever was the next person in line to get the founders badge gets it.
So I can remove you, Beardy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, who did that? a big Twitch partner who's a Scottish comedian. I was a founder on his channel. He's a partner streamer. He averages like what 5,000-6,000 people, if not more sometimes.
Big streamer. He's very good though. He's a very good streamer.
Dax tried to copy him for a little bit.
Playing golf.
Oh.
That's why I got into it.
Got into what now?
PGA was from watching Lemmy.
He's playing Fallout 4 at the moment. Is his?
Oh, is he?
You think he's doing a first playthrough of Fallout 4? Yeah.
Oh shit! I haven't watched him in a long time. Hey guys, do you have anything else you want to bring up, or shall we send the party to a?
I'm fine to send it. Like I think we've had a good chat, good episode.
Well,
Sound good?
Yeah.
Cool. Right. After this, I'm probably gonna hang out in the Discord for a bit anyway. If anyone wants to come in and say hello, I'll be in there. I can't say it for these lads, but they probably will join me. We're gonna raid our friend Tony the Pony. Tony the Phony Pony even.
Phony.
Wait, you can't?
Wow. Remember you tried last time? His settings? He's unrateable.
Oh yeah. Tony the Phony raid setting. Do not allow you to raid it this time.
Mm-hmm.
I was meaning, but Ari's hosting it, right? So.
Oh, can we just raid Ari? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Class.
And say fuck Tony.
That was going to be my raid message. Was fuck Tony.
Well, we could still do it because then Ari will just pass on to Tony about fuck him.
Yeah, that's true. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out tonight. It's been fun.
Thank you very much.
If you're not part of the Discord, please feel free to hop in, have a chat with us if you so wish. We're heading in there.
Cheers.
Fuck Tony the Phony. Thank you, Collie. That's our raid message, guys.
Fuck Tony.
So just before we go, I'm going to polish this off. I don't know if you have anything
Oh,
to polish off, guys, but wait till March. Baby. 3, 2, 1.
I'll polish off this water with you, pussy.
Cheers.
I'm polishing this. I want to savor it. My last one. All right.
Take care, Porky. Take care, everyone.
Take care, everyone. Yeah, sorry, Collie. Do you want to say
tomorrow?
What's going on here? It's a Slayer v Slayer tournament, right?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, I don't know the ins and outs of the rules and that, but Ari's hoping with this mods, to get more like Friday Fight Nights back and stuff like that. So make sure you're checking out Ari. He was a previous guest on this podcast as well. I love the guy.
Agent.
Hi everyone.
Talk to you soon. Bye bye.
Have a good weekend.